Okay, hello everyone. It's your favorite programming error that just refused to be fixed. CodeErr. Welcome back to Turquoise. Last time stuff happened. Last time stuff sure happened. And by that I mean, we got to see some nice abs. Definitely. Hello Neon, congrats on being first. How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Now then, I don't want to delay too much. After all, I'm sure plenty of you are plenty curious how it continues, even though, again, maybe I should delay a little bit to give people a chance to show up. But then again, would it really be just like yesterday, it won't be here for long? That is totally fair. If you gotta go, you gotta go. That is understandable. So last time, well, the romance progressed, the main character was invited to the club, and we realized that the main character's an asshole. So that's a bunch of stuff that happened. Also, both Sayori and Monica got naked. So that is also stuff that happened. And today we will continue to the next morning. Now, part of me feels like maybe I should wait until Tormius shows up. But then again, Tormius knows exactly what this mod is like, and I assume we aren't immediately gonna be hit with something incredibly outrageous that is gonna make me backflip internally. Yeah, morning. Alright. The next morning. When my alarm goes off, I slap the snooze button as usual. Where's Monica? She must have gone to make coffee or something. I'll get up to join her soon. I don't want to open my eyes yet. Once I open my eyes, the day will start, and it'll be the end of the best time of the day. Sleepy time! Why can't I just stay in bed all day? Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe I can just turn off the alarm altogether and lie here for a while. Monica will wake me up before it's time to go, right? Does that mean I should be bracing myself for incoming kisses? That's such a better way to get up than anything else I can imagine. I wish I could just start every morning that way. Any second now. Bring on Monica's kisses. Money kisses! Ooh, money kisses, that's a good one. My alarm goes off again and I slap the snooze button again. I don't want the angry alarm sound, I want Monica! Where is she? I guess I could at least open my eyes to find out how much time I have before I really have to get up. Oh right. The screen is still cracked on my clock, I can't read it. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? I groan, closing my eyes again. I might have to actually get up to figure out what time it is. Where's my phone? I blindly fumble around on my bedside table for it, and my hand lands on a piece of paper. It's neatly folded, so it can stand up. Sayuri, that is, you know, that's fair. Yeah, no, Sayuri I can agree with as not being high up there, because let's face it, there's clearly better shipping options for both of those characters. Especially because in my mind, Sayori x MC is just at the very top, you know. So there is that. I bring it in front of my confused face and open my eyes again. It takes a few seconds for my eyes to focus on it, but it says Sayori. It says Sayori on it in Monica's handwriting. A love note? I open it up to read it. There's no Monica and there is no Natsuki. Fair enough. Sayori, I wish I had the courage to tell you this to your face. I took your news away. I'm sorry, I know you said it helps you, but the more I think about it, the more it bothers me that it's there. Hope you understand, and don't feel hurt or anything. I'll see you at club today. Don't forget to do your sit-ups, Monica. P.S. Don't forget to write a poem too. Well, that's Not a note she wanted to wake up to, I imagine. Also, hi Tormuse. Yes, we just got started, and we are hit with this note immediately. Why does it have to be this note when we could have gotten morning kisses? I am wide awake now. I immediately get down on the floor so I can look under my bed. It's true, it's gone. All kinds of feelings go ripping through me. I call out. Monica? There's no answer. I hurry downstairs. She's probably in the kitchen. Monica? Where could she be? After looking through the house a bit, I head back to my room again. Did she really just go to school without me? Without even telling me? I look at her note again. I'm trying to imagine what Monica might be feeling now. I know she was feeling really sad yesterday when she saw my news. But this makes it sound like she's feeling really guilty. I know that I'm feeling, I don't know, lots of things. I guess mostly hurt and betrayal. Hi, Spinne. But I know Monica was just trying to help, right? As much as I'm tempted to call her to confront her about it, maybe it's better if I just leave her alone for a bit. We'll see each other at club, just like she said. In the meantime, I guess I ought to do my sit-ups and write my poem. How am I going to do sit-ups without Monica here to hold my feet? Maybe I'll just do the poem now and save the sit-ups for after school when Monica is here? You could find some kind of low enough furniture to, you know, use as a counter. Like, for example, does it work? Yeah, there's a gap here. If you just lie down here, if you lie down, like right where Mr. Cow is, right? Then you can jam your feet under the bed and use that as a counterpoint to, like, stop your feet from going all over the place. You know? So it is definitely possible to do that without someone helping you, even if you get thrown off balance normally. I pull out my notebook and take a seat at my desk. Take my pen in hand and turn to a blank sheet of paper. Seems like it might work. I mean, yeah. But to do that, Sayori would have to think. Which we know is not her strong suit. Again, she's people smart, but other than that, there's... we know she's a little bit of an airhead. Alright, it's poem time. I'm gonna write about my feelings. Let's go. My feelings are a mess. She just took my news away. She didn't even say anything to me about it. She didn't even stick around for breakfast. What am I even going to say to her when I see her again? She already feels bad about it. I don't want to say anything to make her feel any worse. I bury my face in my hands. I can't write about any of this. I have to share this with the whole club, including Code. I check the time. Somehow it's already almost time for me to leave. How long have I been sitting here? Where did all the time go? Where does it ever go? My alarm is set for 3 hours before I have to go. What am I going to write? I shouldn't have opened my eyes after I woke up. That's always when everything starts going wrong in the morning. I give my bed a longing look. I wish I could just go back to bed and forget about all of this. But I know Monica is counting on me to finish this poem. I can't let her down again. I let that feeling of determination drive me. Just write down something. Anything. It doesn't matter if it's stupid. Write it down and I'll fix it later. Finally, I'm able to write something good enough that I can get on that I can get on with my day. I spent the day worrying about what I'm going to say to Monica, and finally it's time for club. As soon as I enter the club room, Monica beckons me over to where she's talking with Natsuki and Yuri.
Sayori, I'm glad you're here.
Hi, Sayori.
Hi, Yuri. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Yuri and Natsuki were just asking me about Code, and it would probably be better for you to answer, since you know him better.
Yeah, what's the deal with him anyway? Everyone looks at me. I glance at Monica, wondering what she's told them, wondering what she's expecting me to say.
Well, he's my next-door neighbor and childhood friend. We spent a lot of time together when we were growing up. I mean, at least we did, when I could pull him away from his video games.
Is that all? That really doesn't explain why everyone was raising such a fuss about him the other day. Yeah, I wonder. How's the Doki Doki going? It's going very well, Gabe. Thanks for asking. No abs today, as of now, but who knows?
We already got the abs before.
I look to Monica again, silently pleading to her with my eyes to give an answer. I'm not telling people Monica's looking for the main character of the game, that would just cause so much confusion, but Monica's just giving me the same smile she's been giving since I came in, so I guess I need to come up with something else myself.
There's nothing special about Code himself. We just wanted to bring more people into the club.
Oh, are we not content with the membership we have?
It's not that. We just wanted to grow the club, that's all.
Seriously? I hope you aren't expecting me to bust my buns making cupcakes for every random person that walks in the door. If you ask me to make cupcakes again, it had better be for an actual special occasion.
Well,
I glance at Monica again, but she just keeps the same passive smile on her face. What's going on with her today?
is the festival a special enough occasion?
Monica, I know that expression, that moment of realization is gonna be related to game stuff again. I just know that's what's happening. So please, just don't worry about the game so much. I know that's asking a lot.
The festival, that's it.
Huh?
That's next Monday, right? That'll be perfect.
If I can make sense of what Monica is going on about, Code suddenly comes in the door. Monica's face is funny. Yeah. Take care, everyone. I'll be going, and shout out to the VOD watchers on Twitch and on YouTube. Yes, indeed. Thanks for being here, Neon. See you around. Have a good night.
Code.
Monica rushes over to him. Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. I'm just glad you didn't run away on us.
Hey, Sayori, does Monica usually spaz out all of a sudden like that?
Well, she's just excited about the club.
It's so weird, like all the times I've seen her at school, assemblies or whatever, she seems so normal. I never would have guessed she's like this.
Personally, I find it reassuring in its own way. At least I'm not the weirdest one in the room. Not that I'm weird or anything.
It's fine, Yuri. I know that the way Monica acts seems a little strange, but...
Oh, I wish I'd thought of that.
Huh?
Yuri points to where Monica is excitedly presenting Code with a book. She's giving him gifts now? Nothing to be jealous about at all, Sayori. Nothing to be jealous about.
What the hell? Why is he getting special treatment? I didn't get a present and I give everyone cupcakes.
I'm sure he has a good reason for it.
Hey everyone, did I miss anything?
Well, Mr. Big Shot.
Was that a big shot just now?
Don't expect us to go easy on you just because Monica's being such a softie.
Huh?
This isn't just a place to hang out. Literature is serious business.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room.
Manga is literature.
It is. Putting a truly obnoxious ad up today. They're unobtrusive on the side, but this one is superimposed right at the center of the screen. Yikes. Sorry to hear that. Is it one of those ones where it just minimizes the actual gameplay to be like in the corner above chat while the ad is playing where normally the stream would be? Because I know those, they're annoying. They're super annoying. Well, I guess they're not as bad as the stream entirely disappearing, but still, they're annoying. So I get it.
We already decided that.
And we also decided we're not going to give each other a hard time, so how about you just chill out?
Natsuki sits down with her arms folded, grumbling to herself.
Don't worry, Code.
Monica reaches out and rubs Code's shoulder.
There's no pressure. We want this club to be fun and comfortable for everyone.
Thanks, Monica. I wish Monica would stop touching him. Something about the way they're looking at each other is really bothering me. The blushing as well.
Monica, can I talk to you? Sure, what's up? In private? Okay, everyone, just talk among yourselves for a bit.
I follow Monica out into the hallway and she turns to face me.
Well?
I want to throw all kinds of accusations at her about the way she's treating Code, but now that I'm facing her...
You took my news away! And you took my file away. Fair's fair, Sayori.
Yeah, now, okay. You say fair's fair, but you're clearly just abusing the fact that Sayori doesn't fully understand the situation. This was not the law of equivalent exchange. She misunderstood the whole thing about the file and just took a harmless item away. It is not exactly the same. But I guess from Sayori's perspective it would kind of be. I'm a little taken aback by how quickly she responded.
Well, it would have been nice if we talked about it first.
You didn't talk about it before you took my file away, you just took it. And you know, obviously taking my nail file wouldn't actually stop me from killing myself if I wanted to, but the principle's the same.
But it's different.
The brightness of your stream, footing, the texting, running up, answering turbo right in the center. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gotta love Twitch being annoying. Super annoying. Mega annoying. But nothing you can do about it. Twitch being Twitch. I wish the ads would keep being unobtrusive. But yeah, I don't think I've gotten the running ad block stuff before. I don't think I have.
But it's different.
When you took my file, you said you didn't want me to get tempted. So I'm sure you can understand I want the same for you. No matter what happens, I don't want you to die. Okay?
I shuffle my feet nervously. I feel torn. It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel right. But I don't think I can explain why. And I can also tell that she's trying to help me.
Okay. Come here.
I let her take me in her arms. I'm a little slow to return the hug.
I care about you, Sayori.
I care about you too.
I don't like the idea of you thinking about your news when I'm not around.
Well, we'll just have to make sure you're always around then.
I'm serious, Sayori. I can't be around all the time.
I know. I get why you're doing it.
My hands are fidgeting with Monica's hair behind her.
I just don't want to feel like I'm losing my friends. I don't really have any friends to begin with.
I really think it would be better for you to have human friends.
Like your club members.
What about Code?
Bad example, I meant the other two club members.
I think,
Monica nervously rubs my back.
I think it would be neat if you, Code, and I could spend some time together.
I'm fidgeting harder with Monica's hair.
I don't know.
What's wrong? Isn't he your friend?
It's complicated, I think.
Did something happen between you?
Sort of, I guess. We kind of drifted apart over time, and now things are kind of awkward and tense.
I see. Well, maybe there's an opportunity to smooth things out between you two.
I guess. I don't know, I just feel nervous about it.
That's understandable. Let's just give it some time, okay?
Okay.
She pats me on the back.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about before you go back in?
What was all that about the festival back there?
Oh, right. I kind of just wanted to see how the conversation would play out if I just stood back and let it happen. Sorry to put you on the spot like that.
I really didn't like it. I didn't know what you wanted me to say.
You said exactly what you needed to. I've been trying to figure out what the plot of the game is supposed to be. And I think the Literature Club is supposed to do something special for the festival.
But that's...
I count on my fingers.
5 days from now. Are we going to have time to put something together?
I'm sure I'll figure something out. It's also the same day your parents are coming home. That can't be a coincidence. I have a feeling something really big is going to happen on Festival Day.
Oh boy, is it ever! Festival Day. That is certainly one day that triggers a lot of trauma in DDLC players. Yes, indeedy.
Anyway, we'll have plenty of time to figure out the details. I think we should get back inside before... No, wait, not should. Sorry, that word keeps slipping out.
That's okay. I never meant that you should never say should. I just meant you shouldn't use it to feel bad about yourself.
Shouldn't?
You know what I mean.
Right, that makes sense. Anyway, let's get back inside.
Okay.
The rest of our club members seem to have spread out. Yuri is back to reading her book, Natsuki sitting in the corner with one of her more colorful books. Code is sitting at one of the desks with his head down having a nap. Monica goes right up to Code and wakes him by rubbing his back. I just stand in the doorway watching them talk in low voices together. I can't bring myself to join them. I'm feeling anger bubbling up inside me again. I don't know if it's anger at Monica or anger at Code, but I know I can't talk to them right now. I'm so stupid. Why didn't I talk about Code to Monica when I had the chance? I just went on about my news and the festival instead of what I actually wanted to talk to her about. It was just easier, I guess? Monica glances back at me briefly, but turns her full attention back to Code again. I do my best to push that angry feeling back down as I find another desk to sit at. Monica's just being welcoming to our new member. That's all. Nothing to be upset about. I should be happy for her. I need to remember that I brought Code in here to make Monica happy. Except he's an asshole. As I'm wrestling with all my jumbled up feelings, all I can think of is how much simpler things were before I opened my eyes this morning. I knew getting out of bed was a mistake. It's always a mistake. Maybe Code has the right idea after all. I fold my arms on the desk and put my head down on them, then close my eyes. Maybe the literature club doesn't work out, I can start up a napping club! Yay! It'll be so much easier than stressing about what I'm going to write or who is touching who in the club room. I guess we just come in and put our heads down on our desks. I imagine we bring our own pillows, of course. Would the teachers let us bring in our own beds? Oh, maybe we could bring in sleeping bags. Or maybe air mattresses? Could just be a camping trip. I haven't gone camping in forever. Imagine doing that every day. It could be so much fun. I could sleep with Monica whenever I want. I giggle while giving myself a little hug imagining it.
Hey everyone, I think it's about time we share poems.
I sit up, stretch, and yawn. I feel so much better now. I should take naps more often. I go to my bag and pull out my poem. I feel dumb about how rushed it is all over again. When I wrote it, I told myself I'll fix it later, but I didn't actually end up doing anything else with it. All of this just reminds me I have quite a bit of poetry to write. Because let's face it, we are gonna need a stream number 4. I basically already know this. That's gonna be the stream on Thursday. And not only that, but in addition to having to write 4 poems for the stream VODs, I also noticed that I have 2 poems in my request queue as well. So that's 6 poems I need to write in a reasonable amount of time. We'll see how it plays out. At the very least, unlike the 2 requests I got, I can make the VOD poems about basically anything. But I do try to make them at least somewhat fitting to the stream VOD, obviously. That's the point. If it's in the video description, it should at the very least have some relevance to what's going on in the stream. At least I try to do that whenever I can. But I am definitely good to write basically whatever for those 4 at least. Then again, sometimes having like a set theme in mind before will make it easier. If you're going in and just don't know what to write about, like starting it off can be a little bit tough. I also wonder if I should try to write more of a freeform poem again. It's been a while since I've done one of those. Like I very often stick to a very strict like rhyming scheme and stuff. And maybe try to change things up a little bit throughout sometimes. But yeah, writing fully freeform again, I've done it before. It's just something that doesn't come as naturally to me. We'll see how these poems turn out when I eventually get to them. Well, I'm sure I can count on Monica to be okay with it at least. Monica's sharing with Code first. I guess I should have expected that by now. Is this what every day is going to be like from now on? Well, in that case, I guess I could share with Natsuki or Yuri first. Except they're sharing with each other now. I guess with 5 people in the club, someone had to be the odd one out. True, that is a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Having an odd number. I just wish it didn't make me feel so alone. After what feels like forever, Monica and Code finish, and I rush over to Monica. She's still watching Code as he goes to Yuri next.
Should I show you my poem first?
Alright. Now the question is, what route is the MC going to take? What route is in-game Code going to take here? He's clearly going for Yuri as the first person after talking to Monica. I wonder if that's because Monica gave him the feedback of, you know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Because if you go to Monica, Monica will always tell you who your poem is written for. So maybe, after going to Monica, he heard that his poem is similar to Yuri's, which is why he's going to Yuri to share next. Could be. In-game code might be on the Yuri route. I guess we'll figure things out as time goes on. Or he might be trying to go for the Yuri route. Or he just has no thoughts in mind and is just gonna write for someone different each day.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm just a little distracted.
I hand her my poem, she smiles as she reads it.
You were feeling a little sleepy when you wrote this, weren't you?
No thoughts, head empty. Poem minigame starts, spam click the first word 20 times, done. Let's go on to the day and see who that poem was for. The speedrun strats.
Yeah, does it show?
Kind of. Also, I want breakfast.
I might have been a little hungry too.
Speedrunner code. Maybe I should speedrun my poems. Maybe I should. You know what? Maybe for this, if I remember, maybe for this stream ward, I'll just really try to speedrun it. I'll sit down and type whatever words come to my mind, no matter if it fits together or what. And we'll see what kind of insanity I will get down on paper. Well, not on paper, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So yeah, maybe I'll do just that. Just, for the poem for this one, if I remember, it's probably just gonna be a bunch of random words. Now that is gonna be very freeform. Again, I said I wanted to try something more freeform again. That would be it, I guess. Achievement for doing that in DDLC Plus? Good, it's a good achievement. It makes sense. Watch out, speedrunner code is terminal montage, and normally there's no escape. There's never gonna be any escaping.
It's alright. This is a good start for our first time sharing poems.
First time?
Yeah, if this goes well, I'd like to do it again. Or even if it doesn't go well, really, I think it's just built into the game anyway. But I know you think and feel a lot more deeply than this. I'd love to see you put more of yourself into it next time.
My heart swells up when she says that. She used the L word! She did it! Maybe just slipped out, but it's gotta mean something.
Okay, Monica, I'll do it. For you.
Glad to hear it. In the meantime, here's my poem.
As I read over her poem, my heart sinks again. You're not showing the poems because they are the exact same ones from the base game, correct? I mean, we already knew the I want breakfast line, so I assume Monica's are also gonna be the same. And everyone else's too. It's called Hole in Wall, yup. And I'm pretty sure I know what it's about.
It's about the game, isn't it?
That's right.
And about code?
Sort of. I mean, it's more about the player than code, but yeah. It's okay if you don't understand it. It's just been very much on my mind, obviously. Especially since Code came to the club. I just feel like I'm so close and yet so far from what I've been looking for.
Monica, you really need to take Sayori, sit her down, and explain thoroughly what the hell is going on. Like, I know you keep saying that you don't care about the main character that much compared to Sayori and everything. I know she keeps saying it. But you gotta understand that in Sayori's mind, she's gonna see these interactions, obviously, and think, why does Monica care so much about this person? Like, in all honesty, we really should just have a session where she fully explains the reality of this world to Sayori, and hopefully Sayori won't break down over it. Same thing I did in Storm. I'm assuming the audience has already seen the poems. Yeah, you should assume that, after all, the mod is only intended to be played after the original game has been completed. As with, you know, basically any mod. She heaves a sigh while looking at code again.
I get the feeling the player wants to reach out to me too, but neither of us knows how to do it. I wish I knew what to do next.
As Monica gazes at code, my heart aches for the time when she looked at me like that. I wish I knew how to pull her attention back to me.
Do you need to do anything? I mean, you said last night you were just going to give it time, right?
I don't know. I just know that the more time passes, the more anxious I get about it.
Well, I'm here for you.
I wish that was enough.
Yeah, I know. Sayori, do you think you could invite Code over for dinner after club today?
Why do you keep suggesting that?
I just want to spend more time with him. And I think maybe he'll be more likely to join us if he hears from you instead of me.
I don't think so, knowing how they interact.
Please, Sayori?
Monica, listen. Monica, you're the class star, Monica. You invite him. He clearly is on bad terms with Sayori still. If he gets invited to dinner by the class star, I feel like that would be that would be something he'd be more inclined to agree with than with a childhood friend who he had a falling out with somehow, and who he currently hates. I don't know about this one, Chief.
Please, Sayori?
I feel torn. I want to do anything I can to make Monica happy, but the thought of sitting with the two of them at dinner while they talk past me the whole time is just unbearable.
I'll try. I know you'll do your best.
She moves in to give me a quick hug.
Let's move on with the poem sharing. We can talk more about this later.
Okay.
Now I'm dreading the thought of talking to Code more than ever. Monica already tried inviting him over the day before. I guess. But busy with anime and all that. I decide to go to Yuri next while I think of what to say.
Hey Yuri, having fun?
I suppose so, and yourself?
Yeah, Monica has the best ideas. Sometimes it feels like we keep to ourselves too much in here. So I can't wait to see what everyone has written.
Oh, well, I guess I should share mine first then.
Should? I mean, you don't have to if you'd rather I go first.
I don't know.
Oh, you're really nervous about this, aren't you?
A little.
It's okay if it makes you feel any better, mine really sucks. But I'm still gonna share it with everyone because I know we're not here to judge each other for it.
I suppose that makes sense.
How about you read mine first? It's called Dear Sunshine.
I hand it to her.
Very well.
She stares at my poem for a long moment.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay. It sounded like there's a little more that you want to say about it.
I just don't want you to think I'm a know-it-all.
A know-it-all?
I don't know, that's what people call me. And then they hate me. I don't want anyone to hate me.
Yuri, it's okay, I promise it's okay. You don't have to like it, I already said it's dumb. How about this? How about you say some things about you like about it and some things you don't?
Okay, I think I can do that. Well, it's a good start. The sun is a good focal point for the theme of your poem. It's the source of all life in the world after all, and something that everyone can identify with, but don't be afraid to add more metaphors to your work. Let your mind walk through your feelings and write down the words that come to you. In particular, this last line, I want breakfast, is a very mundane line to end with.
Oh, but breakfast is awesome!
Well, I suppose so. In any case, with this practice, it can only mean your next work will be better. I would look forward to seeing how you improve if you ever wish to share again.
Thanks, Yuri, that's really sweet of you.
Was that okay?
It was perfect! Can I see yours now?
Very well.
I read over Yuri's poem called Ghost Under the Light. It's short but full of big words that Monica would like.
This is really good, Yuri. I like the spooky ghost.
It isn't intended to be spooky. It's about wanting to stay in the comfort of the past while being pushed forward into the future.
Wow, that's so deep. I love it.
Thank you. It isn't too fancy, is it?
Fancy, what do you mean?
I don't know. That's the word Natsuki used. I was afraid to ask if that was good or bad.
Because of the big words?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't think it's bad or good that you wrote it this way. I just think it's you. It's one of the things that helps me get to know you. And I wouldn't want it any other way.
Okay, I suppose I could be overthinking it. I have a habit of doing that.
Well, I promise I like it, and I'm sure Natsuki likes it too.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Thank you. Just don't tell her I said anything about her.
Oh, okay, I think I can do that. Anyway, thanks for sharing, Yuri.
I decide to go to Natsuki next, still trying to think of what to say to Code.
Hi, Natsuki.
Hey, Sayori.
I hope you're having fun.
It's not so bad. People aren't being too judgy so far.
That's good. I mean, nobody's gonna judge a pro, right?
Yeah. Obviously, I've got nothing to worry about. Anyway, how about I check out your poem and see if it's up to my standards?
I hand her my poem, still feeling a little embarrassed about it.
Hey, this is alright. I want breakfast. Yeah, I can see that.
You can?
I suddenly feel very conscious of my tummy.
Oh, yeah. If you go at your breakfast the same way you did with my cupcakes, I guess no food is safe when you're around.
I guess not.
Anyway, this is fine, but let me show you what real literature looks like.
She hands me her poem. It's called Eagles Can Fly, and it's about a bunch of cute animals. No, wait, not cute. I'm not supposed to say it's cute.
It's really good, Natsuki. And it's definitely not cute at all.
The look of judgment.
Okay, I get it. I guess I asked for that. It's just funny because Yuri did the same thing.
She did?
Yeah, well, to be honest, it's a good thing she did. I was ready to jump down her throat if she called it cute.
It's a good thing she didn't call it cute then, because again in the base game, that is what happens. Yuri calls it cute. And yeah, Natsuki absolutely jumps down her throat.
But he was actually pretty cool about it.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Don't say that. I mean, don't tell her I said that. I mean, never mind. The important thing is you liked it, so let's just move on.
Okay, here you go.
I hand her poem back to her.
No, wait, actually, there was one other thing I wanted to ask you.
Huh?
Yesterday, when Monica was wiping the icing off of your face, you said something that made her blush super hard. What did you say?
Oh, I don't think Monica wants me to say.
Yeah, well, I'm calling in the favor for the cupcakes.
Devious! How devious!
You owe me one. Just tell me what you said and we'll call it even.
Why do you want to know?
Because she made fun of my poem and my manga in front of everyone. I just need something to get back at her. Come on, fair's fair, right?
I guess I can't argue with that.
And neither can Monica. Yup.
Okay, well, she asked me to stop moaning and said that and I said that didn't bother you before.
Yeah, that face says it all. Yeah, she knows what's up. That expression is priceless. And the appropriate response.
That's hilarious. And also too much information, but mostly hilarious.
So even now?
Yeah, we're good. I'm just surprised she'd be so embarrassed about that, considering you two are making out in the club room before.
What?
I mean, weren't you?
My mind is going over everything from the last few days. Monica and I kissed a lot, but I was only at my place, not at school.
No?
But Yuri said when she came into the club the first time, you and Monica were making out.
We were hugging!
Oh. Well, I just thought... Never mind.
Natsuki suddenly rushes out of the room. Damn it, we broke Natsuki. I'm left standing there, bewildered, holding my poem. What was that all about? Well, I guess there's nothing left but to go to code now. Main character poem sharing theme. That's a new one. Somehow he looks as wary as I feel.
Hi, Code.
Hey,
Having fun?
it's fine. I'm ready for him to come at me with questions or accusations about yesterday, but instead there's just an awkward pause. It does suit him, yeah.
So, do you want to read my poem first? Don't worry, it's not any good.
Huh, can't be any worse than mine, but we'll see. I hand him my poem and he looks over it. I take it back, it is worse than mine! Thank you, in-game code. Thank you so much. Isn't that just amazing?
Hey, don't be mean.
Oh, come on, I want breakfast? This is so stupid. You wrote this at the last minute this morning, didn't you?
I still worked hard on it. It took hours.
Hours? This looks like you wrote it in 5 minutes.
I spent hours brainstorming.
Listen, the poem for this mod, again, as long as I remember, is gonna be written in well under 5 minutes. Again, I'm just gonna go freeform, I'm just gonna go in there and write whatever words jump into my head at that moment. Most likely, it will not make any sense if I go by that strategy. It will most likely not make any sense. But who cares about that? Listen, for all you know, the poem I write for this mod could be equivalent to... Imagine someone with aphasia, right? Yeah, that's probably what the poem is gonna be like. Like it would be written by someone who has aphasia. Most certainly. Like if you've ever seen someone with aphasia, it sounds so weird to hear them talk, but that stuff makes sense to them. It's just definitely something that if you're an outsider hearing that kind of stuff for the first time, it's just like you're gonna be so confused by it. But to them it feels natural because their brain isn't processing things correctly. Anyway.
I spent hours brainstorming.
Sure. Sayori, what are you doing here? Like, why are you in this club? What are you trying to prove?
I've just discovered that I really like writing, that's all.
That's obviously not true. Why do you even bother lying about it? Who do you think you're fooling? Because it makes Monica happy and I'd do anything for her. Do you even realize how weird it is that you put so much work into dragging me into this when you're not even into it yourself? I'm looking down, shuffling my feet. You know, sometimes I feel like I've got you figured out, and others I just don't understand why you do what you do. And I wonder if you even know yourself. Did you... Suddenly Code seems to be having trouble looking at me too. Did you really just want to be friends again? I would have said anything if it meant I could give Monica what she wants. But that part was at least sort of true.
Is it really so weird?
Sayori. Code's voice takes on a tone. It's been too long. We've changed too much. I don't think we can have the same kind of friendship we had before. To be honest, I find it really awkward having to spend time with you now.
Well,
I have to try. I know I regret it if I don't try.
maybe we can bring it back if we just spend some more time together. Maybe you could come to my place for dinner after school.
Yesterday you told everyone I was joining before I even got here. So I would look like the bad guy if I said no. That's not friendly, it's manipulative. It does not make me want to spend time with you. Honestly, if it wasn't for Monica, I probably would have left already. My eyes widen as I look at him again.
You're thinking of leaving the club?
No, Sayori. Some harshness comes back to his voice. Unlike you, I keep my promises. Jesus, what happened between them? I said I'd join the club, so I'm staying.
You just said you were staying for Monica.
Yes, Sayori, this is good information. Go to Monica, tell her this information. Tell Monica that the only reason Code is here is because of her. That way Monica would know that she has probably the most power over him right now out of everyone in the club. By all means, this is good information for Monica to have. Well, you know, she just seems really nice. I just hate to let her down, that's all.
Uh-huh.
Look, let's just get on with this. Here's my poem. He roughly hands it to me. Makes sense to me. Alright, are we gonna get to see the MC poem? Or is it gonna be a jumbled mess of words? As I look over the poem, my heart sinks again. I know exactly what the intent was behind it. Go ahead and tell me it sucks. I can tell you don't like it. Impossible.
Monica would like this.
No, it's impossible. There is no Monica route! What kind of cheats is this main character using? What kind of cheats are you using? There is not supposed to be a Monica route in this game. You can't write a poem for her. You can't do- wait, that's illegal. That's illegal. This damn Code modded the game. How dare Code mod the game just so he can hang out with Monica? Code shouldn't mod the game. He should enjoy it vanilla as it's intended to be played. Everyone call out Code for modding DDLC. How dare he? He must. Anyway. What? Don't joke about that.
I'm not joking. I can tell you wrote this for her.
Keep your voice down. I didn't write it for anyone, and anyway, there's no way I could impress her. Don't be stupid. I mean, okay, she did say she liked it, but I'm sure she was just being nice. I'll bet she says that to everyone.
Do you want to impress her?
I guess? I mean, she's obviously an experienced writer, so if it gets her approval, then it must mean I'm doing well. I know that if I want him to come over for dinner, I should let him know that Monica will be there. But somehow I can't quite bring myself to say it. Now I'm gonna show you a pro gamer move, yes.
Just keep doing what you're doing, what you're already doing.
I hand his poem back to him.
With that poem, you're on the right track.
You think so? I nod sadly. This isn't a trick, right? I shake my head sadly. Oh, thanks. I'm sorry if I was a little too harsh earlier. I don't know, I guess this is just a bit of a weird situation for me. Maybe I'm being oversensitive.
Okay, maybe it's a good time to move on then.
Sure. I'm feeling drained now. I don't know how much more I can take of seeing Monica and Code looking at each other and talking to each other and talking about each other. I just have to keep reminding myself there's nothing to worry about. After all, at the end of the day, Monica's coming home with me. And then I can get all the Monica kisses I want. I smile to myself thinking about it. And then my smile immediately fades when I see Monica go up to Code to continue talking to him. Really? Really? She didn't even come talk to me first. I'm trying really hard to push down that angry, jealous feeling as I turn my attention away from them. I focus on Natsuki and Yuri instead. They seem to be arguing about something.
But why did you say they were making out?
Oh no, the argument changed to something else. It's no longer a poem argument. Excuse me, I said no such thing.
You said when you first came into the club room they were embracing. That means they were kissing, right?
Not necessarily. In this case, I meant they were holding each other.
Oh, thanks a lot. You made me look like an idiot.
Begging your pardon, but you did that all by yourself. And people say I jump to conclusions.
Oh, har, whatever. What am I gonna say to Sayori now?
You could just ask her yourself. Yuri points at me and Natsuki turns to face me.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Oh, sorry, I was just wondering what you were out to, talking about.
Sayori, I didn't mean that thing I said about you and Monica making out. It was a joke? Yeah, that's it. Blame Yuri, it was her idea.
Me? Speaking of FNAF, by the way, Spinne. Did, I don't know if you're too into it, but did you watch the new Indie Cross episode? It's almost 50 minutes long. No wonder that episode took so long to come out. Amazing stuff. And the reason I came to that topic is because, yeah, FNAF is one of the games now in the new episode. Honestly, in the 50 minutes of pure Indie Cross animation goodness. Amazing stuff. I wonder if DDLC could show up in Indie Cross. No, seriously, if DDLC shows up in Indie Cross in some way, shape, or form, I'd be very, very excited. It is a good series. Then again, I wonder how that would work out, because a lot of the action there is, well, a lot of it is action. Still, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Anyway, I really liked the second episode. It was absolute peak. I encourage everyone who hasn't already to watch Indie Cross. It's currently only 2 episodes, but it's good stuff. Me? You're the one who kept saying you shipped them together. Well, there it is, the ship. The ship is sailing.
Well, you're the one who put the idea in my head.
Oh, I told you it was just speculation.
Oh sure, when I do it, it's shipping, but when you do it, it's just speculation. I see how it works.
Oh, I thought I was clear that it's impolite to ship real people together. That's an activity best reserved for fictional characters. People generally consider it creepy if you suggest that they should be together romantically.
Oh yeah? I guess you would know all about creepy, huh? Were you speculating about someone, Yuri?
We don't need to talk about that right now.
I'll bet when you're pretending to read your book, you're secretly fantasizing about Monica and Sayori getting together, right?
And we are together.
Huh?
Monica and I are seeing each other, like romantically. Like we're girlfriends.
See, I told you!
Wait, didn't Monica tell you already?
Not at all.
All Monica's been talking about the past couple of days is Code.
Yes, even during poem sharing it was a little awkward.
I see.
It's getting harder to push down that jealous feeling as I look over at Monica and Code again. How dare he?
Well, wait, hang on a second.
She used the H word in front of Sayori. No! Well, I guess we didn't really talk to them about it. Sayori only mentioned this to Monica of, not using the H word.
He isn't?
Natsuki lowers her voice to a whisper.
Code isn't actually trying to steal your girl, is he?
I force a smile back on my face as I turn back to Natsuki.
Oh, no. Monica's just being welcoming of our new member, that's all.
Monica didn't welcome Yuri and I that way.
Yuri and me.
Not the H word. Yes, the H word.
Huh?
Yuri and me would be more grammatically correct in this case.
Whatever. Anyway, my point is, something's obviously going on there.
Well,
I can't think of any more excuses. I can't really deny it when other people are noticing it too.
Aren't you going to fight for your girl?
no, I mean, I want to fight anyone.
Doesn't it bother you seeing them going on like that?
I glance at Monica and Code again, still talking, then force myself to look back at Natsuki. It's getting harder to keep the smile on my face.
Come on, Sayori. Let yourself get a little angry. You can't just bottle it up.
I don't know about that. Remember what happened the other day? Maybe it's prudent for her to bottle it up a little bit.
Alright, never mind. I know what to do.
Suddenly, Natsuki calls across the room.
Yo, Monica!
Huh?
Is it true you're banging Sayori?
That is not what we said. We said we're seeing each other romantically, but I guess we did say the thing about the moaning. That basically just confirms that, since we did mention the moaning part, Natsuki definitely understood that after the dating reveal was also there, she's like, yeah, okay, they're dating, there was the thing about the moaning, they're absolutely banging.
What?
Yeah,
Natsuki proceeds to do a perfect imitation of the noise I made while I was eating cupcakes yesterday. With that expression, it seems. At least, I think that's what she's doing. Did I really sound like that?
Stop it.
Natsuki just continues making the same sound, even louder. Alright, casually starts loudly moaning in the club. As you do. Good job, Natsuki. Good job. Good job. I guess the entire club gets to enjoy your moaning session now. Monica stands there looking increasingly flustered. Until she finally runs out of the room blushing furiously.
Holy crap, that was even funnier than I expected.
Yeah.
I can't help giggling along with Natsuki. Some part of me feels bad for embarrassing Monica, but the larger part of me is just glad that Natsuki stopped Monica from talking to Code. What the hell was that? Natsuki, I'd like a one-on-one moaning session. Genius.
I'll admit I'm a bit confused myself.
It's nothing to worry about. Anyway, we're all done sharing poems, right? How did everyone feel about it?
Code, why do you look so sad? Did you realize you don't stand a chance with Monica?
Oh, well, I was nervous at first, but in the end I'd say it was worth it.
Yeah, it was alright.
I'd say the same, but shouldn't we wait for Monica to get back to discuss this?
It's probably fine.
I do have to admit I'm a little worried about how badly embarrassed she is, but I think I need a moment before I can face her again.
I mean, she and I talked during poem sharing, and we were thinking of doing this again for tomorrow. Is everyone okay with it?
Yeah? I was just getting warmed up. Just you wait, I'll blow you all away tomorrow.
Same for me. I mean, I agree with Natsuki's sentiment at least.
Sure, that's fine. I think I'm gonna go look for Monica, if that's alright with everyone else.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll go with you. In fact, how about we end our club session for today? Remember everyone, we're all going to share another poem tomorrow. Now that we all have a bit of experience, I'm sure our next ones will turn out even better.
Mine couldn't be any worse, at least.
Very well then.
Okay, see ya.
As soon as I step out the door, I start moving. Whoa, hey, why are you in such a hurry all of a sudden? So I can find her before you do.
I just think I know where she might be. She probably went to the bathroom.
Just as I'm saying that, I see Monica come out of the girls' bathroom up ahead.
Oh, hey, Code. Natsuki's such a little joker, huh? She's so silly, don't pay any attention to her.
Monica, why are you deflecting like that? We just wanted to check on you to make sure you're okay. You ran out very suddenly. Also, only acknowledging Code, not acknowledging Sayori being there at all. There are 2 people here looking for you. 2 people. And you only acknowledge one of them. You know how rude that comes across? Oh my god. So rude my voice cracked. That's how you know.
Oh, that's sweet of you, but I'm fine. I just had to go to the bathroom, that's all. Anyway, let's go back to the club.
Oh, I already ended the club meeting.
You did?
Yeah, sorry. But don't worry, I told everyone to write another poem for tomorrow.
That's good. I guess we should all go home then. Let me get my stuff and we can all go together.
Oh, are you walking with us again?
Of course, didn't Sayori tell you I spend a lot of time at her place these days?
Alright, let's go. And once again, I'm walking between them while they talk past me. They continue doing that all the way home. Okay, here's my place. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, Code.
Bye?
As Code walks up the steps to his house, Monica frantically gestures to me behind his back.
Hey, what are you doing? Sayori, don't...
Monica, stop the frantic gesturing. You can wait a little bit. Plus, this dude is an asshole. I slowly shake my head while whispering.
I know, I'm sorry.
Monica looks devastated, sadly turning to watch Code go inside his house.
Come on, let's go inside.
I reach out to her, but she doesn't take my hand as we go into my house.
What the hell was that? You didn't ask him to join us.
I already did earlier, he didn't want to. I'm sorry, I tried, I really did.
I can tell Monica is trying to push down her anger, but I don't think it's working.
And what was that all about with Natsuki? Are you going around telling everyone we had sex?
No, I just said we're girlfriends. Natsuki did that on her own.
What we did in the bedroom isn't anyone else's business. It's private, Sayori.
Sayori literally just said that she didn't do that. She said you're together romantically. She just said that.
I know, I didn't tell her about anything about that.
Other than the moaning thing.
I just said we're seeing each other's girlfriends. We agreed we were going to tell everyone about that part, right?
Well, it sure looks like you're trying to sabotage things between me and the player, Sayori.
Man, this relationship is going really well, isn't it?
Are you sure there isn't anything else you said about us?
Yes, I swear. I'm sorry, I know you're mad. If there's something I can do to help, you know I'll do it.
There's no fixing this, Sayori. I just have to hope the player thought it was some kind of weird joke or something.
I'm sorry. Maybe there's something we could do to take your mind off of it. Like, we could go for a walk. Or maybe we could go shopping and get the stuff we need for cooking. You said it could be fun to cook together, right?
I'm really not in the mood for cooking, Sayori.
Okay, well, maybe we could watch a movie together. Or exercise together, or write together. Ooh, we could shower together again. It was kind of neat, having your help to apply the soap the other day. I know you're upset, I just want to make you happy again. Please tell me if there's anything I can do to make you happy. Maybe, oh, I haven't done my sit-ups yet. Could you hold my feet for me while I do that?
Fine. Get into position on the floor and I get started. Not even looking at her. Great.
Thank you, Monica. I know I can always count on your help.
Sure. I was hoping that would make her smile and blush like before, but I guess not. She's just staring off into space like she's barely aware I'm here. She doesn't even react to me when I shimmy over next to her on the floor and start rubbing her back with one hand. Monica, you know how you said you care about Sayori and don't want her to end herself? You're really not doing a good job helping her out with her depression here. Really not doing a good job. At all. Also, hi Slayer, Rabbit, hello. Fancy seeing you. It's nice seeing some faces I haven't seen in forever. I guess again, like I said yesterday, that's what happens when I suddenly return to DDLC again after who knows how long. And yes, I love this mod too so far, although it leaves me with a few frustrations. Directed at Monica not being clear enough with Sayori about what's going on, causing a lot of confusion there. And of course, with the main character in this being an asshole. But, those frustrations are justified, I would imagine, and they're intentionally written like that to be frustrating.
Are you still mad at me?
No, I mean, not exactly. I just have a lot on my mind right now.
She stands up and I stand up too.
I think maybe your first idea was a good one. I'm going for a walk. By myself, though. I just need some time to myself to think.
Okay. Hugs before you go?
I open my arms to her. She gives me a very brief hug, patting me on the back almost immediately, before moving away from me towards the door.
I still care about you. I hope you feel better soon.
I care about you too.
With a certain amount of communities, after all, it never gets old. It truly doesn't. I mean, I really like DDLC too. It's just, as much as I like DDLC, I don't want to jump from one DDLC mod to the next constantly. I have plenty of other games to play. In fact, DDLC normally would be pushed back further, but because I have a week off currently, I decided that I might as well use this week to play another DDLC mod again, because it's been so long. Normally, DDLC is one of those games that take over my Saturday streaming slot, which is currently still occupied by Persona. So since my Saturday stream slot is still occupied, but it's really been way too long, I decided, you know what, let's use this week for some DDLC. POV mods are really interesting to see. Then I assume you also enjoyed Doki Doki Storm, also by Tormuse. The Yuri POV mod. A mix of fanon and canon. True enough.
I'll see you later.
After Monica leaves, I stare at the door for a long moment. All day I've wanted to confront her about what's going on between her and Code, but when I finally had the chance, I just didn't. Why do I keep doing that? I've been doing it all day. I was just so eager to spend time with her, I couldn't bring myself to say anything that would make her angrier. And now it's bugging me all over again that Monica was just going on about Code and the player and so on. Maybe Natsuki's right. Maybe I do keep things bottled up too much. I'm hungry. I want to get dinner, but I'd rather eat with Monica and she could get back any minute. Maybe I'll just get started on that poem while I wait. Once again, I pull up my notebook and sit at my desk. Alright, time to write about my feelings again. This morning's poem was just embarrassing. Time to take it seriously this time. No Storm, it's one of the mods that got me properly into the DDLC community. Very nice! Honestly, there are a lot of good mods out there. Quite a few made by Tormuse. But another really big one I really enjoy, of course, is club meetings. Like, I adore club meetings. I think I've made that perfectly clear. Just the progression of the slice of life with the Dokis, while still interweaving story that makes sense. It's fun. It's fun. That's how you got your own mods. Ooh, very nice. Hope your mod is going well. Got a mod in the works too. Club meetings is really amazing. It truly is. Can't wait for the next season. It's gonna be peak. But yeah, hope your mod progress is going smoothly. Even if it's slow. Even if it's slow, I hope it's slow but smooth. All I can think about is Monica and Code. Why is Monica so fixated on him? Why can't she just get over him? I'm right here. How do I get her to pay attention to me again? I can't just let all that out. I just can't just let all that out. It's like Yuri said, I should probably keep it bottled up. I'll just upset her otherwise. I don't want Monica upset, I want her happy. But Monica also said she would love to see me put more of myself into my poem, so maybe I should. I don't know. My confused thoughts and feelings bounce around in my head as I write down everything that comes to me. Eventually I have something I can be satisfied with and put my poem away for tomorrow. The sound of my stomach growling tells me it's well past dinner time. Where's Monica? I thought she'd be here by now. Just as I'm thinking that, I hear the sound of a doorbell ringing coming from next door. Strange. Who would be visiting this late in the evening? But then I hear voices, and I freeze in shock.
Hi, Code.
Monica, what are you doing here? Do they know I can hear them?
This is a little embarrassing. I was just passing by and I remembered you live here and I was hoping you could help me with something. My phone just died and I need an outlet to charge it. Can I come in?
Yeah, sure. Monica, that is such a bad excuse. That is a horrible excuse. You can charge it at Oh my god. You can literally charge it at Sayori's. You just said you constantly hang out at Sayori's. Now you go over to Code instead. Wow.
Thanks.
I hear the sound of a door closing and then silence. Why would Monica go to Code's house to charge her phone when I'm right here? Who would she even need to call? Of course the answer's obvious, but I still find myself trying to make excuses for her. Maybe she's feeling a little upset with me and doesn't feel ready to face me yet. And also doesn't feel ready to go home and deal with her parents? Even after an hour has passed, I'm still thinking maybe her phone just charges really slowly. After another hour passes, my excuses just feel more and more stupid. And another hour! It's dark out by the time I hear the door open and the sound of Monica and Code saying goodnight to each other. I guess I can at least be glad she didn't spend the night there. But I sure would feel better if she would come back to bed with me. The next day. Oh my god! The next day? Not the next morning on a black screen? The next day in the hallway instead? A miracle. It's almost time for a club and I haven't heard from Monica all day. I still don't even know what I'm going to say to her when I get there. It is pretty harsh. Again, I get Monica's obsession, but maybe Sayori wouldn't feel so neglected if Monica just told her the entirety of what's going on. Monica keeps rambling on about the game in front of Sayori, but if she would just sit her down and properly explain it, then maybe Sayori would know what's up and wouldn't feel like she's being, you know, shoved aside for someone else. I don't know. When I enter the club room, Natsuki and Yuri are the only ones here.
Hi, Sayori.
Hi, Yuri.
Hey, where's Monica?
Huh? She's not here yet?
No?
I hate to say, I told you so, but I did.
Well, you don't have to be so smug about it.
Natsuki was expecting you and Monica to arrive late together.
Well, I don't know. There are empty classrooms everywhere, so it just seems like the best time for them to fool around. I mean, if they wanted to.
Sayori and Monica wouldn't be so irresponsible when they're supposed to be running the club.
Yeah, do it in the school where they can be found. Wouldn't that be something? Then again, some people enjoy the thrill of being found out.
Yeah, fine, whatever. As long as she doesn't walk in at the same time as Code.
My stomach tightens up at the thought. I have to focus to keep my smile on my face. Oh no, don't let it happen.
Hey Yuri, what color do you get when you mix blue and green?
Hit us with the title drop! Never mind! Never mind, it's cyan.
That's a bit of an odd question, but cyan?
Oh, that's like a printer ink color.
Is that a problem?
I don't know, I'm just trying to come up with ship names. And I just got to the idea of combining Sayori's and Monica's eye colors. I wouldn't want to just say Sionica, so I want something more creative.
I still disapprove of the shipping, although I suppose if they're already together, it's a moot point. How about Turquoise?
Haha! Title drop! Title drop has arrived! Would have been too on the nose? No, it is on the nose!
It's the color of a blue-green precious stone that's said to bring luck, peace, and protection.
Hey, not bad. That one sounds kind of fancy.
Roll credits!
So being fancy is good.
Sure it is. Hey, Sayori, what do you think of the name Turquoise for you and Monica?
I like it. It makes us sound kind of special. And speaking of Monica, I wanted to ask you something, Natsuki.
Yeah, what's up?
Before I can say another word, Code comes in the door.
Hi, Code.
Hi Yuri. He looks around. Monica isn't here yet?
No?
We rather thought you might know where she is.
Me? Why would I know?
You have to ask? You've basically been hanging off of her every day since you joined the club.
Whoa, hold on a second. First off, there's nothing between me and Monica.
Code gently opened the door.
I'm about to roughly cave your face in. She's just really nice and welcoming, that's all. And seriously, secondly, it's not like I can track her movements or something. How would I know where she is?
Well, I don't know. It just seems really suspicious to me. Code, you're acting kind of sus. Whatever. Anyway, what were you going to say, Sayori?
I suddenly feel really awkward about asking in front of Code, so I quickly come up with something different to say.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
Yeah, I was wondering if you'd like to come with me to buy a snack.
Oh, yeah, sure, we can do that.
Just don't give her any money.
Huh?
Sawyer's about to say she forgot to bring money and ask you to buy a snack for her.
Hey, no, it's not like that.
Oh yeah? How about you show us the inside of your purse, Sayori? Let's see how much money you have.
How about you back the hell off? Asking to see her purse? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
Hold on, you don't understand. This is just what Sayori does. She's done it to me like 100 times.
Or maybe you're just being a big jerk.
I'm not a jerk, she's the jerk, said the biggest jerk in the room. Pretending to want to go for a walk so she can get free food? Yuri, you agree with me, right?
Well, obviously Sayori should only buy what she can responsibly afford.
There, see?
However, asking to see the inside of her purse is a clear violation of her privacy and highly inappropriate.
So you think I'm a jerk too? Oh god, you countered the shy girl by saying she's rude. No! Natsuki defending the golden girl. Gotta love Natsuki coming in clutch. That's why Natsuki's best girl. So you think I'm a jerk too?
I think I'm going to read my book now.
Come on, Sayori, let's go.
Wait, Sayori?
I thought I told you to back off.
Natsuki grabs my arm and practically drags me out of the room. Natsuki continues fuming as we head to the vending machines.
The freaking nerve of him. Who does he think he is?
He's not that bad, really. I mean, he's right. I have tricked him into giving me money before.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I just get a bad feeling about him.
Anyway, that's not really what I wanted to talk to you about. I just didn't want to talk in front of Code.
Ha, I knew it. So, what's up?
Well, you have experience with cooking, right?
Well, more like baking, but sure.
Right, well, I was wondering if you could teach me how to make those delicious cupcakes you made.
Well, hang on, I can't just hand out my secrets just like that.
Please, it would mean a lot to me if you could help me out.
Hey, I bake because it makes people happy. If everyone's doing it, it loses some of its specialness. Why do you want to know anyway, aside from the obvious?
Because I suck at cooking and I embarrassed myself in front of Monica the other day with it. I just really want to impress her, so I can, win her back again.
Win her back? I thought you two were already together.
But we are, but,
Fast back! Hello, fancy seeing you again. feel right now, but I thought I'd drop by. Appreciate you dropping by. Appreciate it. You don't have to give my stream the full attention if you can't give it the full attention right now. That is totally fair. I appreciate you just saying hi. It means a lot. Don't worry, you haven't missed any apps today.
Code?
I slowly nod. Natsuki reaches into her bag and pulls out her phone.
What's your phone number?
Oh,
I give her my phone number and she enters it into her phone.
Thanks, I'll text you the recipe later.
My eyes widen.
really?
Just promise me you'll use it only to impress Monica and nothing else.
Sure, I promise. Thank you so much, Natsuki.
Don't hug me!
I slowly lower my arms.
Right. I mean, I really appreciate it.
It's fine. Anything to get Mr. Jerkface away from Monica.
As long as I didn't miss the apps, you didn't. Thankfully.
He's not that bad. I'm sure if you get to know him, you'll find him fun to be around.
Well, whatever. You do you, I guess. Anyway, we should probably actually get a snack while we're out here, or it'll look weird.
Oh, I didn't actually want a snack. I really just wanted to talk to you, talk to you away from Code. I don't even have any money with me.
Fine, I'll just buy you a snack.
You really don't have to.
I said it's fine.
She puts some coins into the vending machine and pushes the button for 2 cookies to come out.
Just don't tell Code about it. I don't want him thinking he was right.
I have to stop myself from hugging her, and she hands me a coconut-flavored cookie. I hug the cookie instead.
Jeez, just eat it.
We each unwrap our cookies as we head back to the club room.
Do you think I could try some of yours too?
Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Right? Again, the parallels to the base game are still definitely very much so there.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Jeez, now I wish I'd thrown it at your head.
Fine. I'm really happy that you shared it with me.
The parallels, yes.
Oh, it's you. You do apologize or something?
What? Apologize? For what? You're the one who tried to humiliate me in front of the whole club.
You did it first. You made fun of my manga and my poem.
Okay, fine. Natsuki, I'm sorry I made fun of your interests. Can we please not have any more talk about who's sleeping with who in the club room?
Fine by me. Anyway, I'm gonna go in. I have a feeling you two have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Natsuki walks around Monica and enters the club room.
Why are you standing outside the club room?
Oh, I was just trying to work up the nerve to go inside. To be honest, I was afraid to face you again.
Afraid? Does it have something to do with the fact that you didn't come home after your walk last night?
Huh? Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
You didn't come to my home.
Right, sorry.
Where did you go?
Can we talk about this later?
I feel like I'm burning up inside. All of the accusations I want to let out are bubbling over. I don't think I can keep them bottled up much longer. Then let it out!
Did you visit Code?
Yes? How did you know?
I'm right next door to him. I could hear your voices.
You could? How much did you hear?
I just heard you going inside, but I know you were in there for hours.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry I didn't mean to hurt you, but when you didn't invite him over yesterday, I guess I just got desperate. I just really wanted to see him again.
Well, do you feel better now that you've had the chance to spend the evening with him?
Look, tell you what, after club today I'll come home with you to your home and we'll talk all about it. I've been really unfair to you and I'm really sorry. But right now, let's finish the club session. Everyone is waiting for us.
I'm still burning up inside. I don't like leaving it like this, but I also don't like fighting. And besides, she promised we'd talk about it at my place, right? Monica, I swear, if you go back on your promise... Gotta go back to fixing shit. You do that, Fastback. You focus on doing that. Thank you again for swinging by. I force a smile back onto my face.
Okay, hugs before we go.
She gets a big relieved smile on her face and as she opens her arms. Her hug is definitely a lot warmer than the one she gave me yesterday. It has mutual back rubbing and everything. All my anger melts away and I feel like I could just turn into a puddle in her arms. How can I stay mad at her when I love her so much? After club, we're gonna go back to my place and talk everything out. And everything's gonna be okay. I try to shift my position so I can kiss her, but just as I'm doing that, she pats me on the back and pulls away.
Let's not get carried away. Everyone's waiting for us. We don't want to be here all evening.
Fine, fine. But do you think we could... Can we spend time together in the club today? We haven't really done that in a few days.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
I take her hand and lead her into the club room. When we get back inside, everyone seems to be in their own corner of the room. Natsuki and Yuri are reading their own books, and Code is sitting by himself with nothing in front of him.
No, Monica.
Monica, hey! Well, someone's very excited to see her. Monica pulls her hand away from mine.
Hi everyone. Sorry I'm so late. I just had some errands to run for before club and I lost track of time. Anyway, just carry on with what you're doing. I'll let you know when it's time to share poems.
Just as Monica and I are finding a place to sit, Code comes up to us. Hey,
Monty and I have things to do together today.
Yeah, sorry Code. Don't worry, we can talk some more later.
Actually, I want to talk to Sayori for a moment, if that's okay. We look at each other for a moment. I think we're both caught off guard.
I think Sayori and I are spending time together today, Code.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry for the way I talked to you earlier. An actual apology. Progress. I was way out of line and I'm sorry. That's all.
It's okay, I'm not mad about it or anything. Let's just leave it for now and we can talk more later, okay?
Okay, that's fine. Code goes back to his desk and I turn my attention back to Monica.
Did you just call me Moni?
I hope that's okay.
It's fine, it's cute, I just wasn't expecting it. Anyway, what was that all about?
We just had a little disagreement earlier.
I hope you weren't giving him a hard time or anything.
Oh, no.
You know, you're talking to your girlfriend, right? You should be asking, I hope he didn't give you should be saying, I hope he didn't give you a hard time, knowing how much of an asshole he is. Whatever.
It was just a misunderstanding, that's all. It's nothing to worry about.
Okay, that's good. Anyway, while we're here, it would probably be a good idea to come up with what we're doing for the festival next week.
Oh yeah!
Do you have any ideas?
Me?
Well, you said yourself yesterday we want to grow the club.
He was right, but we never told him. And we refused to tell him, because we refused to acknowledge the fact that he was right about Sayori not having money.
That was just the first thing that came to mind. You're so much smarter than me. I'll bet you could come up with a million more ideas than me.
Don't give yourself some more credit. Even if you were just following your instincts, that's good because you have good instincts. In fact, your programming probably makes you instinctively following what the story is supposed to be.
Are you saying you don't actually want to grow the club?
I'm mostly indifferent about it, I guess. Everyone I would want is already here.
I'm going to pretend she's talking about me and that she didn't glance at Code just now.
Still, I think it would be good to run with what you have come up with, so we can see what happens.
Okay, we're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though.
Alright, what about maybe this is a good opportunity to make those posters you wanted?
Oh, yeah, that could be fun. What do I put on the posters though?
How about, do you like literature? I mean, it worked before.
Monica, this is our opportunity to show people what literature is all about. We want it to look fun and exciting. Like, remember how you felt when we were in the park together that day and when you wrote for me?
That was very personal.
How did it feel though?
I mean, there was a lot going on at the time. I guess I felt a sense of catharsis from it.
What?
It means emotional release. Like, even though I was writing about something sad, it felt good to let it out. Because I got to share it with you. It was a pretty intimate moment.
That's it!
Huh?
Sharing your feelings, saying the things you can't normally say. That's what literature is about. So that's what we need to show at the festival.
So, like, you want to put your poems on display?
Not intimate enough!
You do know what that word means, right?
What if we read our poems out loud to people?
Oh, okay, I like a poetry performance.
Yeah, that'll really show the school what we're all about.
Okay, I don't know, I feel a little funny about that.
Are you overthinking again?
Probably. I mean, I've never done anything like that before.
But haven't you made speeches in the debate club and at assemblies and stuff?
Well, it's easier when I'm reciting a prepared statement about school issues or whatever. It's a lot different if I'm broadcasting out my personal feelings. Then again, I guess if no one in the school is real, it probably doesn't matter anyway. But then it's kind of like pouring my heart into a brick wall, so...
I tap her on the forehead.
Stop overthinking! This is exactly the kind of situation. It's better to just dive in and do it. Trust me on this one. It's gonna be great.
Okay, I trust you. But, so we're basically going to be standing outside the club room shouting poetry at anyone who passes by.
It'll be way better if we can get people to come into the club room. Luckily, we have a secret weapon to bring people in here.
What's that?
Cupcakes! Natsuki already said she'd be okay with making them for the festival, so yeah.
Okay, I can see that working. So I imagine we'd be at the front of the room, presenting our poems, and each desk would have a pamphlet and a cupcake on it. It's like the power of suggestion that way. Each person that comes in will feel obligated to sit down if they want their cupcake.
Good. Good, but it could be more intimate. I want the audience to be intimate with us, remember?
Again! Monica, this is your line where you once again have to remind Sayori what that word means.
Innuendo, Sayori.
What if we get the people who come in to present poems too?
What? No one's gonna want to do that. I barely even want to do it.
Sure they will. It'll be part of the fun of coming in here.
Random people walking in aren't going to have poems ready to present. That's just silly.
They will if we tell them ahead of time. That's what we'll put on the posters.
Yeah, I guess that could work. Today is Thursday. If we can get the posters up to date, people will have all of tomorrow to see them, then all of the weekend to prepare.
BRB, alright, so you know Tormuse.
Then we have to get started on the posters right now. I'm gonna go to the art room and get some supplies.
I glance at Code, who's still sitting at a desk spacing out, then I turn back to Monica. I really don't want to leave them alone together.
Will you come with me?
Sure, yeah, I can do that.
As we stand up from our desk, Monica calls out to the room.
Okay, everyone, Sayori and I have to step out for a moment. We'll be right back.
Oh, you have another errand to run.
That's right, we won't be long.
Have fun! Have fun, she said, with that smug expression of hers. Monica gives Natsuki a glare as we head out. I'm so excited, I find myself giggling and spinning out of the room. Monica doesn't seem as excited, though.
What's wrong?
Natsuki.
Oh, she said it was have fun.
It was the way she said it. Looking so smug, I wish I'd put her manga collection on the top shelf out of her reach.
Hey, be nice.
I trot over to Monica and take her hand.
Natsuki did what you asked. She didn't say anything about us sleeping together. I'm sure if you give her a chance, you'll get along with her really well. She's been super nice to me. Are you really that mad at her?
No, not really. It's just a reminder of other things I've had on my mind.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, but not right now.
Okay. Then do you think you can find it in yourself to be a little excited about our adventure?
Adventure?
Yeah!
I squeeze her hand.
We're on a secret mission to get art supplies. The whole club is counting on us. The whole school even. There will be danger. There will be excitement. But I know we'll save the day in the end.
A smile creeps over Monica's face.
Lead the way, Sayori.
Yay!
Love the energy and the theme. I'm still humming adventure music to myself as we continue into the art room. You know, the adventure would be even better if we had the music from the Stanley Parable adventure line. Da 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 da. That would make the adventure that much more adventurous.
Alright, time to raid the closet for supplies. You look for poster paper, I'll look for everything else.
What music this is? Seems like a more energetic version of like the main theme.
I might need my hand for that.
Dum, 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 dum. Yep.
Oh, right.
I let go of her hand so we can get to work.
Oh, look at the painting sets. I haven't done any painting in forever. That could be fun.
Let's not get carried away here. We need to put these up today. Paint will probably take too long to dry.
Ah, that makes sense. I guess glue is gonna take too long to dry too.
Glue?
I was thinking I could cut out some construction paper shapes to stick on the poster.
We need to be practical here. Unless we're planning to stay past the end of the club session, we really should try to keep these simple.
Usually has the best OSTs. I'm not saying it has the best OSTs, but DDLC has really good OSTs, certainly. Most certainly. There are quite a few games which have good OSTs that I enjoy. Abso-fucking-lutely. Speaking of unofficial, like, take Doki Doki Takeover, for example. I mean, I know that's technically not a DDLC mod, but rather a DDLC-themed mod for yet another game, but still the OST of Doki Doki Takeover is fantastic. Like, absolutely stunning. Makes me want to replay some of those again. Some of the good old Takeover songs.
But we need to make these eye-catching. I don't mind staying longer if it means it will help our club to be a success.
What's that again? Doki Doki Takeover is the Friday Night Funkin' mod. That's DDLC themed. It's a rhythm game, basically. A rhythm game. Doki Doki Takeover takes like 3 hours to complete, roughly, so it's doable in like one session. Thought as much, yeah. But yeah, it has good stuff, definitely enjoy that one. And it has a tiny bit of challenge to it. It's been a while. Yeah, it just sucks that the team behind Doki Doki Takeover moved on. The team behind Doki Doki Takeover, Team TVD, they have officially abandoned Friday Night Funkin'. They have said they want to move on. They've had enough of the drama, especially after one of their team members turned out to be a groomer and everything. So they've cancelled all future FNF projects that they had. Which is kind of tragic, but I guess that's kind of what happens. They are still an amazing team, and I look forward to their projects outside of Friday Night Funkin' as well. And they absolutely cooked with Doki Doki Takeover.
I was kind of hoping you'd stay a little longer with me.
Also, welcome back, Dormies, yeah.
Me? I don't have any art skills whatsoever.
That's fine. I just like having you here with me. It makes everything more fun.
But all I'm doing is shooting down your ideas.
That's not true. You're helping me focus on what's important. If I didn't have that, I'd probably get totally carried away and completely lose track of time. I do that sometimes.
Oh, okay, good. I was worried I was just being annoying.
What? No, I could never be annoyed with you.
Are you sure? It feels like I'm kicking a puppy here. I mean, I don't want to dampen your enthusiasm or anything.
Why does scum like that plague decent communities? I don't know. The problem is that you always, like, no matter what community you go in, you'll always find horrible people like that. It just sucks that because of a person like that, one of the best modding teams in Friday Night Funkin' completely abandoned the game. It just sucks. But again, at least the team is still there, even though they're not working on Friday Night Funkin' stuff anymore. They are supposedly working on other projects that they're for the future. So there's that at least. It's almost like humans suck in general. They do. They sadly do. Yeah, they always gotta ruin everything for everyone. I agree. Well, one can only hope and pray that one encounters as few of those people as possible. But there's always gonna be some. Concept of humanity is nice, but reality rears its ugly head. Constantly. Yeah, exactly, Tormius. That is exactly what this is. Which is again, the main reason why the team abandoned Friday Night Funkin'. Like, they had the groomer situation, and after all the other drama that happened in the community before, they decided to completely abandon the game. The team TBD is still a thing, but they're no longer working on any FNF projects. They cancelled everything they had going there. And it's really sad, especially since they had masterpieces like Doki Doki Takeover.
In fact, I was just thinking it might be better if I go back to the club room and leave you to your work.
Oh yeah, by the way, did I even say high bones? Well, now I did. High bones. At least they left a gem, absolutely. 2 gems, in fact. Doki Doki Takeover and Flavor Rave. Then again, Flavor Rave is one of the ones that got cancelled partway through. Flavor Rave was one of the projects that they actually cancelled. But it's still a massive gem as it is. Even the cancelled build that they released is still amazing. It is just sad that that is another project that they had to leave behind.
No, please stay.
I take her hand again.
I promise I enjoy having you here. It's not just the work. You give me emotional support. That's super valuable.
The pats, at the very least, are there. And thanks for the hydrate, I'll do that right now. Understandable for it to break up after that. I can understand how it would take away from the desire to keep working on it, yeah. Definitely. The pads are cursed. Again, I also don't like the new pads as much as the old ones. If I can figure out a way to make head pads that are more similar to the old ones, I'll do it. Again, the problem is that the program I was using for them is no longer functional and will never be functional again. That is the problem. I had to reconstruct the redeems from scratch. And if I can figure it out, I will. There should be a way. There should be a way. But we'll see if, when I can figure that out. Again, with me streaming daily right now, and having other stuff to do as well, I'm not sure if I can figure it out currently.
Are you sure you're not annoyed with me?
Would it make you feel better if I was?
I put on my best frowny face.
I'm annoyed with you for some reason. How dare you be so smart and sensible?
Snark. Okay, you've made your point.
I relax back into a smile as I take her other hand.
Look, if you really want to go back, you can. But only do that if you can look me in the eye and tell me you're not having any fun.
Alright, I'm having fun. I actually think, you're really cute when you get excited.
Yeah? Well, you know what I think?
What?
I wrap my arms around her waist, putting both her hands behind her back while pressing my body up against hers.
I think you're really cute when you get flustered.
I look into her eyes for a moment as both of us start breathing faster. We're so close I can practically feel our hearts pounding together. No, this is not something you should be doing in a school environment. This is not how you keep a healthy school environment. Whatever you're doing, don't escalate the situation any further than this. I whisper to her.
Uh-oh, Monica. Looks like you've been captured. Our mission is in trouble. It's up to me to save you.
Too late.
With kisses.
I move in to kiss her, but she doesn't return the kiss.
We should finish getting the art supplies.
I whisper in her ear.
Darn you for being so smart and sensible.
I give her a big kiss on the cheek.
I think the club can wait for a few extra minutes.
I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood for this.
Oh.
School environment secured. Everything is safe. My heart sinks as I relax my arms that were holding her. Once again, my head fills with accusations. I just know she's thinking about Code, and it's burning me up inside.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Monica suddenly agitatedly pulls away from me.
I'm sorry, I didn't talk to you before I took your news away.
Huh?
It was a crappy thing for me to do, and I feel terrible about it.
What? Why are you bringing that up now?
I was such a coward, it was easier to just take it and run.
I thought we were past that.
Well, I don't know. It's just been bugging me since yesterday.
Monica, it's okay. I know you were just trying to help. I mean, yes, I was a little upset about it at the time, but I feel better about it now.
You didn't look that upset. I mean, I was bracing myself for a fight, but you just dropped it so quickly. This probably sounds stupid, but I think it would have been easier if you'd been mad at me.
Why would I be mad at you for wanting to help?
I don't know, I just felt bad. I guess I felt like I've deserved it.
Okay, I'll try.
I put on my best frowny face again.
Grr, I'm so mad. How dare you try and stop me from killing myself? Urgh.
How dare, how dare. Such a great collection of music. In general, I agree. Yes, I agree. My only problem is the music that's taken straight from YouTube advertisements. Because whenever I hear that, the advertisement PTSD hits me like a truck.
Thanks, Sayori, but I don't think that helps.
I relax my face.
I can also offer hugs.
Okay.
Her hug isn't as warm as the last one she gave me. She feels really tense.
I want to get mad at you. The last time I let myself get mad, I nearly scared Yuri away, remember? I want to scare you away.
Let's just finish up with the posters.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the others are waiting for us. We should probably be taking our mind off this anyway.
Okay.
I pat her on the back.
I think I saw some poster paper over there.
Great, bring it over and lay it on that desk. And if we can't use paint or glue, how about crayons?
I triumphantly hold a box of crayons I found.
Okay. That seems a little, I don't know, childish, but I guess we don't have a lot of options.
Childish, schmildish. We're gonna make these the best posters ever.
I take a seat at the desk and get started. Monica sits in the seat next to mine.
Looks like you already have a design in mind for this, huh?
I have some ideas, but I mostly just want to do what feels right. Here.
I pass her some poster paper.
You can work on the smart and sensible parts of the poster.
Okay.
We continue working for a time, Monica working on the more technical details while I focus on the more artistic parts. Soon our first poster is complete.
Hey, that came out looking pretty good. I guess these people you drew are supposed to be reciting poems?
Uh-huh.
I point at my drawing around the poster.
This guy is looking panicked because he forgot his lines. And this girl's nervous because she's doing a love poem about her crush in the audience and her crushes in the audience.
You gave your drawings backstories.
Yeah, that's part of the fun.
I'm still amazed you were able to draw these so quickly. You've got some real talent.
Oh, it's nothing really.
This is not nothing. I'm surprised you didn't join the art club.
Well, I thought about it once, but I don't know, there didn't seem to be any point.
Why not? These are great.
Hey, shouldn't we be getting back to the club room?
Oh geez, you're right. Our session's almost done. Let's hurry.
We quickly gather up what supplies we can. When we get back, everyone is still in their own corner of the room.
Oh, hello again. Sorry you were so late, we just lost track of time. That's alright, I think we're all glad you took as much time as you needed.
Monica shoots a look at Natsuki, as if daring her to make some joking comment. But Natsuki just gives a knowing smile. Yeah, you took as much time as you needed. But oh boy. But sadly it wasn't what Natsuki thinks.
Anyway, I hope you're all right. I hope you're all right staying a little late today, so we have time for poem sharing.
Well, it's not like we have a choice. Let's just get it over with.
I set the poster stuff down on a desk and get out my poem. And by the time I've done that, everyone else is already sharing their poems, and I am the one left out, the odd one out again. Is this going to happen every day? I just work on the poster while I'm waiting. Eventually Monica finishes sharing with him and comes over to me.
Ready to go, Sayori?
I give her my best smile.
Of course.
I hand her my poem and she reads it.
Bottles. Interesting.
Monica lowers her voice.
I guess this is kind of about your depression.
Kind of, and also other things.
Like,
Like your mom's drinking?
Oh, I wish I'd thought of that. I mean, yeah, that's totally what it's about. To be honest, I just wrote what felt right, and that's what came to me.
Maybe you just subconsciously came up with that imagery because it was on your mind earlier.
Maybe.
Well, in any case, I'm glad to see you're really applying yourself. It's a big step up from I Want Breakfast.
Yeah. Well, I had more time to write this one, and also I just had a lot on my mind. In fact, it felt really good to write about this. I don't know, something about seeing the words on the paper just helped me make sense of everything.
Kind of like you're getting it out of your head.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think maybe we could write poems like this every day? I'd like to keep doing this.
Of course, the poem minigame is meant to be repeated anyway.
Great.
We can talk about that some more later. Here's my poem now.
I look over Monica's poem, entitled Save Me, and it's once again obvious what it's about. Monica smiles sadly at me as I read it, and makes my heart ache.
Monica, how often do you feel this way?
Pretty much all the time, really.
I give her a hug.
I guess I should have expected this. You little hug monster.
You know, if there's anything I can do to make to take away those bad feelings, I'll do it, right?
I know, and believe me, I'm grateful for everything you've done.
She pats me on the back.
Do you still think the player can help you feel better?
I sure hope so.
What if he can't?
Well, I have to try anyway. I don't know what to do with myself otherwise. Anyway, I think we'd better move on.
Oh, okay.
I feel unsettled at how quick Monica is to brush me off, but I go to Yuri next.
Hey Yuri, having fun?
Hi, Sayori. Yes, I am still enjoying myself. I'm just glad our club has survived over a week. Considering our tenuous beginnings, that seems like a milestone of sorts.
Hey, you're right. It's our first week anniversary.
Okay, yes. Anyway, here's my poem for today. I hope it's better than the last one.
As Yuri reads my poem, her face lights up in interest.
This is a big improvement over yesterday's poem, Sayori. I'm impressed.
Yay, I impressed Yuri.
I take a second to quietly applaud myself.
Would you say this poem is a reflection of your own social life?
Kind of, and also other things.
I wouldn't have thought you struggled that much with it. You seem very socially connected. And again, I don't really have friends to speak of, so I probably just don't have a good frame of reference for that sort of thing.
Yeah. Read Sayori's line in Yuri's voice, which one? Say we all make it some point. Well, I guess I just kind of messed up. I don't even know which line I messed up on. Line was Sayori offered her poem. Ah. You know what? Fair enough, fair enough. Happens to the best of us. Not like I am the best of us, but still.
Then again...
Oh, right, I already read that.
What about people in the literature club? I mean, you and I are friends at least, right?
Oh, thank you, Sayori.
And what about Natsuki?
What about her?
I've seen you two talking, aren't you friends?
Well, I don't know, she and I are very different.
So, Monica and I are pretty different in a lot of ways too. It's those differences that make things fun and interesting.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it. If you don't mind my asking, how did you and Monica end up getting together?
I don't think I can say Monica got drunk on Yuri's wine.
She just kind of showed up in my house one day and we went from there.
Visiting her house, that's an idea.
Huh?
Oh boy, Yuri, you wanna try something there? How did you end up getting together? She visited my house. Visiting her house, what a great idea, Yuri. You sure you and Natsuki... Yeah, again, the ship is just... Listen. As much as the Sayori x Monica ship is what this mod is about, Sayori Monica is definitely what this mod is about, primarily. This ship is never going anywhere, is it? This ship will always stick around. Yuri's going there, oh, she's going there. Who could Yuri be talking about?
Never mind, perhaps I should show you my poem now.
She hands me her poem, which is a cute little story about feeding a raccoon.
Raccoon, cute. I mean, The raccoon is a metaphor, right?
Yes, that's right. It represents one of my more unusual hobbies. It's just a subject that's been on my mind a lot lately since I've been spending a lot of time with different people in the club. And I just felt like maybe this is a group I could finally comfortably share that with.
What kind of hobbies do you mean?
Well, I don't know if I'm ready to share that just yet. But maybe soon.
It's okay, Yuri. You can share whenever you want. You can share whatever you want whenever you want. There's no pressure.
That's good to hear. Thank you, sir. I'll keep that in mind. I think perhaps it's time to move on now.
Okay, I'll see you later, Yuri.
I go to Natsuki next. She's the last one to go before him.
Hey, Natsuki, having fun?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Did you have fun with Monica?
Not as much fun as I would have liked.
Kinda, I guess. Anyway, how about I show you my poem?
Natsuki gives a knowing look as she reads my poem.
I guess it's about how you keep bottling things up, huh?
Kind of, and also other things.
Everyone points out a different thing about it.
Did you and Monica sort things out?
Not exactly, but we're gonna work on it.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Just wait till you hit her with your secret weapon.
Huh?
You know, the cupcakes?
Yeah.
How did you and Monica end up getting together anyway?
Gee, you're asking the same question too. I wonder. That's two people asking how they got together. I wonder if Natsuki's also gonna take some of that advice. Don't know who she would be using that advice on, but
You know, just out of curiosity, nothing else. Totally just curiosity, not like I'm seeking advice or anything.
Oh, she came over to my house one day and we spent time together getting to know each other.
That's all how boring.
Boring?
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe there was some big dramatic story behind it. I guess real life isn't that interesting.
Well,
I don't think it would be good to tell Natsuki about Monica's drunken confession either.
sometimes it can be better for things to be boring. At least that way things aren't bad.
Yeah, fine, I guess that makes sense. I guess I just want things to be interesting in a good way for once. Most of the time when things are interesting, it's because they suck.
Oh? How do you mean?
It's nothing. I just felt like complaining for a second. Anyway, here's my poem. We should get on with this.
I look over a poem entitled Amy Likes Spiders. It's all about someone who's really angry about someone liking spiders.
Hey, that's really neat, Natsuki. Is the poem about you?
What's that supposed to mean? I wrote it to be easy to relate to. It's not just me, it can be about anything. Everyone has some weird hobby or guilty pleasure. By the way, I'm sorry, did I miss it? No, she said neat, right. For a second I was like, I had to go back and just double check to make sure that she didn't use the C word. Anyway. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Oh, just like in Yuri's poem.
Huh? What about Yuri?
She wrote about a hobby she's afraid of people making fun of her for, too.
She didn't say anything weird about it, did she?
Weird? What do you mean?
Well, you know, she didn't say anything about me, did she?
C word? Oh, right. Yeah, not that C word, Tormuse. The Natsuki one. The one Natsuki specifically hates. That C word. Not the other one.
No? Were you expecting her to say something about you?
Well, I just thought. Never mind what I thought. I'm just glad she understands, that's all. Whatever, I think you get the point. Let's just move on. Now.
Oh, okay.
Just one person left. How is this going to go? Sayori. Hey. Sorry again about before.
It's okay, I'm not mad at you about that.
That's good, but it doesn't make the way I acted alright. I guess I just have some leftover anger from stuff in the past. I didn't mean to let it affect things here.
I said it's okay. Let's just get on with this.
Oh, okay. Code takes my poem that I'm handing him. As he reads this, his eyes get really wide. Holy crap. This is way different from I Want Breakfast. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. It's not like breakfast is the only thing I think about.
Sorry, I'm just surprised. Are you sure you're alright? It's a little weird to see you so irritable.
I just have things on my mind.
Okay. Jeez, maybe you really have changed. Well, you can... Look, I know I've kind of not been very nice to you since we started talking again. But if something's troubling you, you can talk to me about it. I mean, I don't know if there's anything I can do to help, but I can at least listen. Definitely progress.
How do you feel about Monica?
I mean, she seems pretty cool, and pretty nice, and pretty... But of course I don't really know her that well.
You've been spending a lot of time together though, right?
Yeah, but like I said before, she's just super nice. I'm sure she just wants to make her new club member feel welcome, that's all. I mean, I admit that there's this crazy part of me that wonders if she's, you know, interested in me. But that's just crazy, right? What a stupid thing to think, right? I'm sure she's not like that. I give him my most innocent smile.
Like what?
You know, like, interested in a loser like me.
So you haven't seen her outside of club?
No? You filthy liar! Except for, never mind, he's bringing it up. Hey, Sayori, can I confide in you about something?
Sure, why not?
Okay, good, because I've just been kind of freaking out inside about it, and I don't know what it means. And maybe it doesn't mean anything, and I'm just, well, anyway, I'll just say it. It's kind of funny that you asked about Monica, because Monica came to my house last night.
Really, what a surprise!
I know, right? It was just this lucky thing, like, her phone died right when she was near my place, and she came in because she needed to recharge it. And here's the really crazy part. We just started talking, and we talked so much we just lost track of time. And before we knew it, hours had gone past. I still can't believe it. I've never really just sat and talked to anyone before. I mean, besides you, of course. But I never imagined I could hold a conversation with someone like Monica, of all people.
And you think she's interested in you?
Well, that's the question that's driving me crazy. I mean, before last night, I thought I wouldn't even have considered it, but now I can't help wondering, you know? Also, hi Kirel, how's it going? The track when you... Pirate DDLC. Ah yes, the pirate track, indeed. You know, I hear it. I absolutely hear it.
What did you talk about?
Oh, just club stuff. And, video games. And I know, I feel stupid that I brought up video games while talking to Monica, but she seemed strangely okay with it.
Did she mention that she's in a relationship?
Well, no. I sort of assume she is, though. I mean, someone like her has got to be, right? But what if... Sayori, you're friends with her, right? Oh, my guy, you... Oh boy, you don't know shit. The person Monica is in a relationship with is standing right in front of you. The dramatic irony. Do you know if she's single? I'm trying my darnest to keep my innocent smile up, but it's making it really hard to talk. Actually, never mind. That was a stupid question. I shouldn't even be thinking like that. The dense bastard. Yup. I don't know if she even remembers me.
Remembers?
Yeah, because we were in the same class last year.
What?
Huh?
You and she... I mean, you never mentioned that before.
Oh, well, she and I never talked or anything. I kind of always sat in the back of the class, and she was always at the front, being class star as usual. But, I don't know, maybe she remembers me anyway. Like, could I have made an impression on her or something?
You're saying you never did anything in that class together?
No, are you kidding? She was way out of my league.
Can you think of anything you did that she might remember?
Not really? Well, I guess there was some research project we did where we had to present at the front of the class.
So you did a project together?
No, it wasn't a group project. I presented it by myself. I only remember it because she was sitting right there in the front of the room, and I'd never been standing that close to her before, and I was nervous as hell. I don't even remember what the project was about, except it had something to do with whales.
Whales?
Yeah, it was for science class. We had to pick an animal to research from a list, and I just kind of picked one at random and got whales. You think that could be what she remembers?
Well, maybe she likes the environment, so... Well, she likes the environment, so maybe...
Huh. Okay. Thanks, Sayori, I think that makes me feel better about it. Anyway, I should probably show you my poem now. It will be here forever. As I look over his poem, my face is starting to hurt from how much I'm forcing this smile. So, what do you think? Do you think Monica would...
Yes, Monica would like it.
Wow, okay. Man, I thought you were kidding about that yesterday, but I really believe it now. Thanks so much, Sayori. You're a really good friend. I feel bad that I've been such a jerk towards you these past few days. I just, Suddenly Code steps forward and hugs me. I'm too stunned to even know how to react. I quickly pat him on the back and we release each other. Sorry if that was awkward, I know you like hugs.
It's okay.
Alright, well, I guess we're done now. Just let me know if you ever need anything, okay?
Okay.
As Code walks away, I'm left standing here, reeling inside.
Okay, everyone.
Hello, it's Kirill, back at it again. Meanwhile, in... what paracosm? Went into the sun due to passing out on a ship. We don't like passing out, be it on a ship. Well, fancy you mentioned ships, because that's what this entire mod is about. Just, you know, the figurative ship, not the literal ship.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I know it's late, but I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
I numbly gather everyone together with the others as Monica talks about our plans to present poems at the festival. I can barely focus on any of it. All I can think is that Monica never told me she already knew Code from before. I even asked her directly about it. That means she lied to me. She probably just doesn't remember the dude. Which hurts more than it probably should, considering all the times I've lied to her so far. But this feels different. She didn't even tell Code that we're in a relationship.
Are you kidding me? You want us to practice now?
Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
No way, I already have to explain to my dad why I'm going to be late coming home today. I can't make myself any later. You guys do whatever you want, I'm going home.
I think I'm gonna go home now too.
Don't forget to write poems for tomorrow.
I guess I can practice a bit now, if you want.
No, it's fine. You go ahead too. We'll just pick this up tomorrow.
Oh, we're heading home together though, right?
Not this time. Sarah and I need to stay behind to, work on the posters.
Okay, sure, I'll see you later.
See you.
After Code leaves, the air is really tense between me and Monica.
You know, it would have been nice to have a little backup there.
Huh?
When Natsuki and Yuri started arguing with me, I kept looking over at you, waiting for you to speak up, but you looked like you were just spacing out the whole time.
Oh, sorry, I just have a lot on my mind.
I'll bet. Are things better between you and Code at least? I saw you hugging earlier.
I think I don't really want to talk about Code right now. Let's just focus on the posters.
The first poster we made was pretty nice, but I want to put some more work into the next one. I think we need to make another trip to the art room. I want to get glue and construction paper this time.
I can't do this.
It's okay, you don't have to do anything. I'll do the work. I just need you to be here so I can...
We have to break up.
Excusez-moi? This relationship lasted not even a full week. This relationship didn't even last a full week. Wow. Damn, okay. That is a heartbreaker. Indeed.
No, we have to work on the posters. We're gonna make the best posters ever, and so many people will come here for the festival, and our club will be a success, and it'll make you so happy, and...
I guess that do be just reality. Relationships be like that. I wouldn't know. I've never been in a romantic relationship. I am a sad single loser. Why do you think I play DDLC? Why do you think why do you think I get so attached to fictional characters?
Sayori, did you hear what I said? We have to break up.
I'm sorry I didn't back you up. I'll do better next time. I know I can talk to Natsuki and Yuri. I know I can talk Natsuki and Yuri into doing the poem presentation. It'll be okay. We don't have to break up. I can fix this.
This has nothing to do with that.
Then what? What did I do wrong? Just tell me and I'll make it better. I just want to make you happy.
You didn't do anything wrong, Sayori. This is going to sound like a terrible cliche, but it's not you, it's me. I just can't do this anymore. I thought I could. I thought I could keep seeing you and pursue the player on the side, but I just can't. I can't keep going back and forth between you and Code. Frankly, it's been feeling like ever since Code came to the club, a breakup has been made inevitable, but I didn't want to admit it to myself.
But you told me that the thing with Code had nothing to do with having feelings for him.
It's not about Code, it's about the player.
Whatever! Why would that mean you have to break up with me?
If you don't understand that by now, you never will.
Is it because you want to save the whales?
What? Whales?
All my anger is bubbling over. Well, that must feel random here. I was in one's biggest regret ever. Ugh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. I guess I can consider myself lucky for at least not having had a bad relationship by not having had a relationship. I guess that is one of the upsides of being single for your entire life. Maybe one day. If I ever get in a relationship, you will bet that Twitch chat is probably gonna be among the first people who find out. If we ever get to that point.
You lied to me! You told me you didn't know Code before you came to the club. You never told me you shared a class last year.
No, we didn't.
You had a science class where you did presentations about animals, remember?
No, I don't remember anything like that.
Well, he sure remembers you.
Everyone remembers me. You remember me, Natsuki remembers me, Code remembers me. That's just how the game works.
Ever since Code joined, you've done nothing but spend time with him. You've been obsessed with having dinner with him. You even pretended to go for a walk and pretended your phone died just so you could spend the evening with him. So it's a little funny that I just found out you actually had class together and didn't tell me. And it's also a little funny that you didn't tell him that I'm your girlfriend. What else did you do together in that class? What else aren't you telling me?
Sayori, I swear I don't remember. I've already told you everything. In fact, I've probably been more honest with you than I should have.
You're telling me you don't remember your class last year?
I don't think anything even existed last year. Everything from that class would have...
What if what?
Would have been written into my backstory.
Okay, fine. Tell me about your backstory then.
Dating? It must be the end of the world. If it ever happens, yes, it will be the end of the world. Trust me. Trust. Of course, being a VTuber is definitely one outlet that I can choose as a lonely individual. Because I'm not as lonely when I have you guys. Definitely helps cheer me up a little bit knowing I have people I can talk to whenever. It is by no means a substitute for like a romantic relationship or something. Obviously, I don't. I mean, hey, I love you guys in chat, just not romantically.
Okay, fine. Tell me about your backstory then.
I don't want to talk about that.
Why not? If you want to break up with me about it, then I think it's worth talking about.
Stop. Stop.
4th-person pronoun, chat. Yes. Exactly, we have that nice platonic love. Nothing wrong with that.
I don't want to talk about it. I can't talk about it. I don't even want to think about it.
I'm sorry. Let's not think about that then. Forget I said anything about backstories. We're both very upset. Let's just finish the posts and forget about this for now. We don't need to talk or anything. I'll do all the work. I just feel better if you're here with me while I do it.
I'm so stupid.
You're not stupid, it's okay. Maybe you can use this time to work on your poem for tomorrow.
Why am I even here? Why didn't I just write you a breakup note instead?
Maybe because that would be a crappy thing to do and you're obviously better than that.
It would have been easier. I felt bad leaving you the note about the news, and I told myself I was going to talk to you face to face this time.
Maybe that's because you still care about me. Maybe you don't really want to break up with me and you're trying to talk yourself out of it. Maybe it would be good for you to take some time to think about it.
I've already taken plenty of time. I should go. I should just go.
Please stay. You said before that you were having fun. I think you'll be happier if you stay.
I have to get to the player.
You said that's impossible.
It should be impossible. Thank you for the follow there. What a username is that? Well, there certainly are some interesting usernames out there, huh? Piss-flavored clock. Unique is certainly one way. Why do you sound like the nerd emoji?
Well, actually.
Because I am a nerd. That is the whole reason. For what it's worth, in my experience, romantic relationships come up when you least expect them. Just carry on and take the opportunity when it arises. That's fair. That's fair. One day, perhaps. One day. Go professional VA. Yeah, of course. I am very professional indeed over here. As you can see, I am doing professional voice acting of DDLC right now.
You said it's impossible.
Well, I have to try. I have to do something. He's right there.
Would that make you happy?
I have to try.
Monica, look at me. Every time you talk about the player, you get upset. I don't think going after him will make you happy.
Damn, people have been around for a while. Honestly, Slayer, I didn't realize you were here for that long already. I kind of expected out of the people here that Kirill would be, like, the longest following, especially after seeing the 4 years and 2 months pop up. But no. No. You've been following for an entire 4 months and no years. That is so much longer, Slayer. But yeah, some people have been following for quite a while, huh? 3 years. Honestly, 3 years, 4 years. Like, the fact that people have stuck around here for multiple years is, like, insane. 4 years and 21 months. Yeah, totally, that's it. The fact that people have stuck around for years and somehow are not tired of me yet. That is insane. Honestly. Thank all of you a lot for sticking around. Man, I feel more and more obligated to do something big for the next anniversary. The 5-year anniversary is growing ever closer, slowly but surely. And so is the 1K follower milestone. I really want to do something big and impressive for that, but I know that during the time of the 5th anniversary, I'm gonna be super busy. As much as I want to do something super special for it, I'm not sure I can do anything super massive. Well, here's hoping I will find some opportunities.
What do you think of just giving up on the player and trying to be happy with what you have now?
I have to try.
Monica picks up her bag and moves towards the door.
Okay, I'm coming with you. Let's just forget about the posters. We'll come up with something else to do.
Don't worry about it. Yes, Spinne, I know you want me to play that. But it has to be something that other people also want me to play. Busy? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be busy during that time. I know I have a busy schedule around the, that just happens to be around the time my anniversary is coming up. So I'm not sure if I can afford to do another 12-hour stream then. It's just tragic that, you know, schedules are lining up like that. Periodically wonder, why did I latch on to cool someone to watch? And just have an easygoing, friendly way about you? Ah, that's... I don't know what to say when people have honest praise about what they have to say that makes them stick around. You'd think after all this time I'd finally be used to compliments. Yet somehow I am still not. Somehow I am still not. It's weird. It's really weird. But thank you. Comfortable doing one so close after the Tri-9 stream? We'll see. I appreciate that, like, honestly. Like, all of you. Like, these moments, even though I never know how to react to them. Even though I never know how to react to moments like these. Even though I don't know how to react, they are some of the things that make these streams especially worth it in my mind. It does make me feel all fuzzy inside when people say that they honestly enjoy sticking around and everything. So I'm just gonna say thank you once again and try to move on before I just completely blue screen over here. The German gamer VTuber. Yes, perhaps I should do that again. One day I could do a silly stream randomly in German for no apparent reason that only half of the people would understand. That would truly be amazing. Bestimmt würdet ihr euch alle sehr freuen, wenn ich einfach einen gesamten Stream lang nur noch Deutsch rede. Wäre das nicht ein tolles Erlebnis für euch? In all seriousness though, maybe a German stream could be something worth considering at some point. After all, I do have the option to do it. So if anyone's interested, the option is out there. On the off chance. Gimmick then habit. You're the toasted bread of streamers whom I love. I'll take that being compared to toasted bread. Hearts of Iron 4 with German. Are we sitting there like, yeah, trying to figure this out. Deutscher Stream. I mean, it's worth considering. Ich weiß zwar nicht, ob viele von euch irgendwas verstehen, but if some of you at least understand it, it's not an entirely worthless idea. So, yeah, ich denke auf jeden Fall mal drüber nach. And once I've thought about it enough, then I'll tell you whether or not I'll do it. Wahrscheinlich werde ich es einfach auf Discord ankündigen. So yeah. Anyway, shall we get back to the game?
First poster's fine. I've already put copies of it all over the school.
Oh, okay. Then how about we go back to my place?
We kind of went on a tangent here during a very serious moment. Let's try to get back into this somehow.
Let's just spend some time together. I promise I'll make it fun for you.
I already told Code I'm coming to his house tonight. I'm going now. Don't follow me.
Money, please.
Don't call me Monty. I'll see you tomorrow.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! As soon as Code said, I'll see you later, I knew Monica was about to visit him. Did I try too hard to pull Monica away from him? It was for Monica's own good, right? It would make her happier in the long run, right? Or am I just being selfish? I slowly sink back into my seat, staring at the mostly black poster paper in front of me. I tried to ignore the way Monica was looking at Code, but it didn't work. I tried to show her that spending time with me is more fun, but it didn't work. How about a French stream? Well, then I would have a problem, because I don't speak French. In fact, I would probably have an easier time trying to speak Japanese. Actually, I know I would have an easier time speaking Japanese than speaking French. After all, I have been studying it on the side for a while now. I tried to get her to realize that her idea of going after the player isn't making her happy, but it didn't work. Maybe nothing will work. I feel a knot tightening in my stomach the more I think about it. Maybe Monica was going to break up with me no matter what I did. I'm so worthless. It's something I should have expected anyway. Maybe I deserve it. It wouldn't be so bad if she didn't look so sad about it. I know she doesn't want to do it, but I don't know how to get through to her. I slowly lower my head onto the desk. I feel so lost that all my energy is just disappearing, and I suddenly feel exhausted. Maybe none of it matters. Maybe nothing matters, and I should just give up trying. I bet my bed would be really cozy right now, but I don't feel like getting up just yet. I cradle my head in my arms and just let myself slip away. The sound of my phone vibrating wakes me right up. I scramble for my bag to pick it up. Did Monica change her mind? Pick up my phone. It isn't a call, it's just a bunch of text messages. They're from Natsuki. She sent me the cupcake recipe. This is it! This is how I'll win back Monica! But...
Milk? Eggs?
Cupcakes aren't vegan! No! My little bit of hope crumbles away. This would be a terrible gift for Monica. The rain clouds are closing in. How bad is it that I ate so many of them the other day? Thinking about it makes me want to throw up. But I know I shouldn't do that. Monica wouldn't want me to do that. I suddenly feel restless. I need to get moving. I'll go get the construction paper. That will take my mind off things. But when I'm out in the hallway, I see my poster. The first poster I made. It's everywhere. There are copies of it on every wall. And suddenly, all my motivation disappears. What's the point of putting in hours of work for a single poster when there are already hundreds of them? How does Monica keep doing that anyway? I guess there's nothing to do but... just go home. On the way home, every step just feels harder and harder. This walk has never felt so long before. I wish Monica was here so I could hold hands. I wish I could see her smile again. When I finally get to my room, it feels emptier in here than it ever has. I look under my bed, even though I know the news is still gone. I wish I could hold it right now. I wish I could hold Monica right now. But she's over there. With him. I want to think about that. It's making me upset. I just have to keep telling myself that it's not over yet. Not really. I just have to make Monica realize that she's making a mistake. Somehow. Maybe it's a good time to write my poem for tomorrow. I pull up a pen and paper and start to work on it. But it isn't long before I filled up several pages with crossed out scribbled out writing. What do I even write? Should I try to convince Monica to take me back? Should I just talk about my feelings? Nothing feels right. I crumble up each of the failed poems as I go along. Soon my desk has a complete row of them, going all the way across it. I try to rearrange them into a little paper fort, but it doesn't take long for me to get bored of it. Sayori's villain origin story, basically. Let's face it, if she wasn't so self-depreciating, this would be her villain origin story. But she is directing most of her feelings towards herself. That's the only thing keeping her from tearing apart the world. I start tossing them one by one into the garbage can across the room. Only about half of them actually go in, but that's okay, I can just pick them up and try again. Eventually I start nodding off at my desk. I realize I'm getting too tired to even keep my head up, let alone write. Maybe I can try again in the morning. I should go to bed now. It's late when I finally hear Code's front door open and the sound of Monica and Code saying goodnight. As I listen to her walking away, I wish with all my might that Monica would come to bed with me. Why don't wishes ever come true? Didn't get the reference? Mrs. S? I mean, it's a very, very broad thing that you're, that the reference could mean, but I'm assuming it's a Mr. L reference. My best assumption there. The next morning, I slap the snooze button on my alarm clock. 10 minutes later, I slap it again. And then another 10 minutes later, I do it again. I've lost count of how many times I've done it. The one time I opened an eye to peek at the clock, it reminded me that the screen is still broken. Am I late for school? Who knows? Who cares? It's not like I'm going to find anything at school that will help me win back Monica. If only there was a class in how to get girls. I could really use that right now. Eventually I just turn the alarm off altogether. If I'm going to stay in bed, I might as well get some enjoyment out of it. Except, enjoyment isn't really the right word. I don't enjoy lying in bed, it's more like I'm just existing here. But it's better than facing whatever the day will bring. It would be easier to get up if I knew that I was going to what I was going to say to Monica. I need a class to get girls. I feel like a lot of us would. Then again, as Tormy said earlier, it's the kind of thing that should come naturally. All I can think is that I'm going to spend the club meeting smiling and pretending nothing is wrong, while dying inside every time I see Monica and Code together. I get the urge to reach for my noose again, but I know that's also pointless. I just try my best to get whatever uneasy sleep I can. Eventually I feel wide awake, but I still don't feel like getting up. I feel more like, I don't know. I don't think I really feel anything. I just feel numb to the world. I remember this feeling. It wasn't long ago that I was feeling it every day. I never thought I would go back to this after being with Monica. Just a few days ago, we were lying together here in my bed, holding each other. How did that all go wrong? At some point, I check my phone and find that I've lost half the day already. If I get out of bed now, I might be able to make it to school in time for afternoon classes. But there just doesn't seem to be any point in going. I wonder if I should go to club at least. Hello! Nice to see you present! Nice to see you present, Grave. But, yes, and the reward that was perfectly made for you, essentially. But the thought of seeing Monica and Code together is just unbearable right now. And I don't have a poem written anyway. Maybe I should call in sick. Maybe I should just stay in bed all day, like the worthless little girl I am. Okay. Was that necessary? What do you mean? The reward did something. Totally, totally. I pick up my phone again. I don't actually have to call in. I can just send Monica a text letting her know I won't be there today. I type out my message, ready to just lie back in bed afterwards. But before I send it, I stare at it for a long while. The anvil drop is never not funny. Well, I'm glad everyone appreciates that I was able to bring it back, despite it breaking. In fact, out of all the redeems so far, the anvil was the hardest to recreate. I'm glad I did it, and it turned out better than ever before. Definitely. But yes, I still have to adjust the head pads, figure out, like the head pads, I was able to recreate them, but we're not quite as happy with them. We were happier with the older head pads, which is why even though I was able to create the head pads, I still have to put some work into them at some point. Will Code win by ruining his life in second person? Find out after the ad break. There will be no need for an ad break. Then again, we definitely, from how it's going, we most certainly won't be finishing this today. We will need one more stream. And tomorrow is Tribe 9 Day, by the way, so the finale for Turquoise will be happening the day after tomorrow. Be aware of this. Tomorrow is Tribe 9 Day, that stream has already been scheduled. Spending quality time, having hot tea available at all times, paying attention to what she says, never go back on your word. Those are probably some very good pieces of advice. Yes, I imagine. The hot tea is definitely the most important piece of advice, I imagine. Like everything else is, everything else comes second to the hot tea available. Doesn't feel right sending this. Somehow it just makes my failure feel more real. I lie there wrestling with myself, staring at the message with my thumb hovering over the send button. I don't even know whether I'm trying to talk myself into going or not going. But eventually the going side wins. I get up and get ready for school. I make my way slowly and quietly to the club room. I hope no one sees me. Classes are still going, so it would be hard to explain what I'm doing here. What do you mean no FNF then? What do you mean no FNF? Oh, right, because technically... Right, because technically on my end and on yours end, I assume too, it's already Wednesday. But I started the stream on Tuesday. That is what I mean. So the Wednesday evening stream will be Tribe 9. And then the Thursday evening... Never mind, gotta go? Alright, I guess I would have explained it to you. Thanks for dropping by, I guess. It's cool, but, I guess if you gotta go, then I don't have to explain it. Alright, see you. I guess, thanks for checking in to see what was up. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, the Thursday stream is then gonna be more of this. And the Friday stream is gonna be FNF, don't worry. That's still happening. I sneak into the club room to get started on my poem again. I get out some paper and a pencil so I can continue writing. The room is strangely quiet except for the sounds of pencil scratching and eraser squeaking. I'm still struggling to make real progress on my poem, but at least the eraser bits will make less of a mess than balled up paper. In time, I have something that I almost feel like I can be happy with. New poem! Do-over. I wasn't ready yet. The sun was in my eyes. I just forgot to say time out. But you say that I've already lost the game. It was fun, and I did my best. It's not about if you win or lose, so I shouldn't worry about it if I'm to blame. I don't know if I'm ready for the game to end. I don't know if it's too late to make amends. I wish I knew if it was too late. I wish I knew if I should wait. Is it wrong for me to want a do-over? Well, it's definitely very straightforward about the emotions. Also referencing the game. Don't know if I'm ready for the game to end. Because Monica keeps talking about the game, so Sayori worked that in there as well. And of course lost the game as well. It's a nice detail that she worked that into the poem. I guess this will do. Kind of wish it didn't make me feel so sad, but then I guess that's sort of the point of a poem. Just then Yuri comes into the room.
Oh, hi, Sayori. You're here early.
Hi, Yuri. Yeah, I just wanted to work on my poem some more.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I'll go read my book now.
Have fun.
She nods to me before hurrying to her usual corner seat to start reading. Feeling self-conscious about it, I put the poem away. Soon after, Natsuki comes in. She immediately hurries over to me.
So, how's Turquoise doing?
Tormuse, how many times have you been asked this very question while developing the mod? So, Tormuse, how's Turquoise doing?
Did you make the cupcakes yet?
Oh, sorry, I think I changed my mind about that. Monica wouldn't like them.
What? Why not?
She's vegan and the cupcake recipe has milk and eggs in it.
Are you serious? Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know, I didn't think of it.
Jeez, now I have to see if I can find a recipe for vegan cupcakes.
Oh, you don't have to do that. I'm just glad you offered the original recipe.
Hey, I'm a pro. I don't give up that easily. I guess you could always just give her squid instead.
Squid?
Yeah, get it? Squid? It's...
It's a pun about Monica's name.
A pun that makes sense neither in translation nor in Japanese. The pun only makes sense if you really stretch it and consider both the Japanese and English angles. In neither language alone does the pun work. That is the silly part of it. Oh my god. Here's my poem. Yeah, it's the poem. Took like 3 years to make this. The design process had a lot of ups and downs. I can imagine. Makes me feel so slow. Hey, stuff takes time. If it makes you feel any better, Slayer, I have an FNF mod in the works that is... whatever your DDLC mod is, it can't be more slow going than my FNF mod. That's been on hiatus for who knows how long. Talk to me about getting out more to spend time with / meet new people. Are from my previous friend group, and one of the biggest hurdles is putting yourself in uncomfortable social situations to act as icebreakers. It's hard. Oh boy. I know that. Putting yourself out there is super annoying. That's why back in school, everyone always hated that moment of... Well, it's not just in school, I guess it happens in other places too, but school is the prime example. Of how about we all go around and each person introduces themselves and says something interesting about themselves. That's putting yourself out there, and it's always uncomfortable. Solo with unofficial help? Well, at the very least, that means you can really only blame yourself for the progress. And, you know, the thing is, if you're doing it basically solo, that means you can go at your own pace. It's not like you have to feel rushed because other people's work is going into it too. No need to feel rushed because it's just you. There are some upsides to that. Yuri looks up from her book.
I mean, hi Natsuki.
See, Yuri gets it.
Oh, okay. Good one, Natsuki.
Although if she's vegan, I would expect that she can't eat squid either.
Oh, I know, it was just a joke.
Sorry.
If you're thinking about nice things to do for Monica, what do you think? What do you think about going along with her poetry presentation idea for the festival?
I already said I'd do it.
You did?
We agreed to do it at the end of our meeting yesterday.
I just didn't want to practice right then and there.
Oh, okay, I guess I was a little distracted.
Yeah, I thought you looked like you were spacing out. You feeling any better about things with Monica?
It's suddenly harder to keep the smile on my face.
We have some things to work on. Anyway, are you ready to practice presenting today? I think Monica would like that.
Stuffy! My luck in Trap 9 is so bad, I lost the 75-25 again. Oh no, I have yet to lose it, really. See, Stuffy, one day I will get a standard banner 3-star. One day. Maybe tomorrow, in fact. Because tomorrow I'm gonna do gacha pulls. Maybe tomorrow I will get my first standard banner 3-star character. We'll see. We will see. I guess I am a little bit lucky on the gacha banner there. Bit of a perfectionist with the writing now, since the demo wasn't that great. Hey, remember Monica's writing tip of the day that one time? Just force yourself to get something done and tidy it up later. I feel like it's much easier to smooth things out if you already know how the entire story should play out. Like, if you already have the entire story set up, then you can easily go back and change things to fit with how you want it to play out later. Then again, not like I know too much about writing in the first place. Tries in a row, first the card, and now the maid, but luckily my luck turned around in Wuthering Waves. Well, there's that at least, There is that. That's actually helping out a ton. Yeah, again, it makes more sense to do it like that. Because if you're not sure how exactly you want things to go later, it's hard to set it up properly in the beginning. Again, that's with me knowing very little. Brainstorming Turquoise really brought the benefit of having a proper rough draft that you can go back and edit. Yeah, there you go. Shaping everything up. Glad to hear progress is going. Even if it's slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, Slayer. Slow and steady wins the race.
I guess? I mean, I hate it, but I would also hate for our part of the festival to suck because I backed out. I'm still a pro, you know?
What about you, Yuri?
Well, I can't say I'm fond of it either, but it does make sense to practice.
That's good. I'm glad we can count on you guys.
And I'm glad I don't have to come up with a clever way to convince them, because I don't think I have the energy for it right now. Just then, Monica and Code come in, almost at the same time, and I instantly feel a pit in my stomach. Natsuki glances back and forth between them and me.
Seriously?
I shrug. With a look of annoyance, Natsuki goes over to talk to them, while Yuri turns back to her book. If you go too quickly, it's easy to burn out and not feel like coming back to it. It's better to just do a bit each day. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I'm already feeling like it was a mistake to come here. I know I would have felt like a miserable failure if I hadn't come in, but is this really any better? I can't even look at them. It's easier to focus on my desk in front of me instead. I pretend my eraser is like a little bulldozer, pushing the eraser bits around. Vroom, vroom. I start going around the edge of the desk and pushing the little bits inward. Brr. And once I have them all gathered in the center, I start experimenting with pushing them into other shapes. Hey? Code is waving his hand in front of my face.
Oh, hi. I was just,
I'm so embarrassed I can't even pretend I was doing anything important. Some things never change, huh? You're such a big kid.
Sorry.
My face hurts from forcing the smile onto it.
Don't mind me. We can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. I mean, I don't know. Somehow you aren't as bubbly as usual.
Oh, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
I'm trying my best to not think about how mad I am at him right now, and how much I want him to go away.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else.
Well, alright. If you say so. Finally, he walks away back to the others. And I feel like I can relax my face again. This club session is going to be painful, isn't it? I don't know how much I am going to be able to avoid Code today. I go back to my eraser bulldozer. Maybe it can make a new friend for me. I start rearranging the eraser bits into the shape of a smiley face. Then at least someone will be happy.
New art project?
Monica!
Hi!
Hey,
She kneels down next to my desk so we're at eye level.
you feeling okay?
I'm,
I have so many confusing feelings, I don't know how to answer.
Code is worried about you.
yes. yes.
Yeah,
Man, we're not even at the 3-hour mark yet. I am not ready for my voice to die. We're good.
he asked if I know what's troubling you.
What did you tell him?
And there's the official hydrate.
What did you tell him? Did you tell him that we broke up?
Look, I'm sorry things got so heated yesterday. Believe me, I never wanted to hurt you.
I know. So,
I know the answer's going to hurt, but I have to ask anyway.
did you change your mind about breaking up?
No, sorry. I know you can't understand, but I'm doing what I need to do.
I slowly push the eraser through the center of the smiley face. It feels wrong to smile now.
Are you happy?
I'm doing what I need to be happy.
I'm slowly pushing the eraser around, scattering the eraser bits all over the desk. I want to tell her it would make me happy if she was back with me, but even the thought of saying it makes me feel guilty.
Then you're just doing what needs to be done. I'm sure you know what's best.
Saying those words makes me feel like I'm burning up inside. I don't know if it's any better.
There you go.
She puts her hand on my shoulder.
It's okay, I know it hurts now, but it'll be okay.
Her hand is rubbing my back.
I really think this will be better for both of us in the long run.
Feeling her hand on me is making my heart ache for her. I wish she'd scoop me up in her strong arms and carry me away somewhere that we don't have to hear the name Code again. Thinking about it makes a tear roll down my cheek.
Oh, hey.
She wipes away the tear with one of her fingertips.
It's okay, please don't cry. I don't want you to be sad.
Then what am I supposed to feel?
Well, I was kind of hoping you could be happy for me.
I reach inside myself for whatever strength I need to smile for Monica.
There you go. That's better.
How does that feel, Code? Deserved? I feel like everything about that is more deserved. Again, you know me, I feel more comfortable with insults than compliments. At least I know how to process insults way better. Like, in all honesty. Her hand is rubbing my back again.
It'll be okay, just keep holding on. You'll get through this.
Why couldn't she have said we'll get through this? How does it feel to be Mr. Steal Your Girl? It feels weird. Because I know IRL I could never be Mr. Steal Your Girl. For one, because I don't want to put anyone through that. For another, because I don't have nearly enough game to pull that off.
If that's what's best for you, then I'm happy for you.
I'm just not happy for me.
Thank you so much, Sayori.
She moves close and gives me a hug. I try to take in all the feelings from the hug, but it's over too quickly.
Okay, I'm going to go now. I'll let you know when it's time to share poems.
She stands up.
It's all going to work out in the end, I promise.
Okay.
And Monica walks away. Till the very next day. Back to him. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Put my head down on the desk. All this pretending to smile is making me tired. Maybe if I could fall asleep, this will be over when I wake up, and it will all have been a bad dream.
Okay, everyone, it's time to share poems.
I wake up to see Monica and Code sharing poems with each other. Nope, not a dream. As I bring up my poem again, I start to wonder if it's actually such a good idea to be sharing it. As Monica finishes up with him, I slowly shuffle up to her.
Hi again. You ready to share?
Could I maybe see yours first?
Sure.
I read a poem called The Lady Who Knows Everything. It's about a beautiful lady who learns everything there is to know, only to find it makes her unhappy.
Are you the lady who knows everything?
That's the metaphor, yeah.
I think this whole thing would be easier if I knew it was making you happy. And this sounds like it isn't.
Well, I have to try anyway.
What did you and Code do together last night?
Well, I'm glad you asked because, to be honest, it got a little weird.
Oh?
I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, what is it with Code and whales?
Huh?
He just kind of randomly started bombarding me with facts about whales yesterday. Like, he even had slides prepared on his computer about it. I mean, no judgment, but it's an obsession. Is it an obsession of his or something?
Well, he's always been a bit of an odd one, I guess.
Does he have any other weird quirks I should know about? Like, no offense, but it was super awkward.
So, you didn't enjoy it?
You know what? Never mind. I was just curious.
MC and his whales. Oh, you know him. Honestly, I always expected that to be more of a Yuri thing. Whales? But you're free to play. I am, but the in-game me apparently isn't. You know what? You can still be a free to play and obsessed with whales. Actually, Bones. Oh my god, Bones, I don't know if you're aware of this. I made a tragic sacrifice. In Tribe 9, I'm actually not free to play. In Tribe 9, I actually bought the battle pass. I'm not going full whale mode, don't you worry. The only thing I invest money in is the battle pass. But still, I bought the battle pass. In fact, I bought the second battle pass already. Tragedy. But hey, that's what I get for being in an official partner program with Tribe 9. I'm just way too committed to the game. I gotta get everything that I can get in the game, and that involves buying the battle pass. Selling out. I am selling out. I'm sorry. Speaking of selling out, I recently discovered that I can actually take sponsorship deals already on my channel. Maybe I should be starting to go full sellout mode. We've hit that point where it's possible for me to sell out entirely. Club meeting Steph made a funny comment along the lines of you're listening to MC talk about whales to Monica and suddenly vibrating. Fair, fair. But you love the games, I guess. It's fine. I do love Tribe 9. A lot. I'm a little bit frustrated with this season's ranked matches. Oh my god, this season's ranked matches are so much harder. Well, I guess that's what I get for, you know, with the previous ranked season, people weren't all at level 50. Now this ranked season, it feels like almost everyone has their characters leveled to level 50. So obviously that alone would already make the matches a lot harder. Still, something about this season's ranked matches feels like it's just such a huge step up in terms of difficulty. I haven't advanced to a higher league even once yet. And when I started, I was on a 4-game straight losing streak in ranked. Like, oh my god. Code spray, it made him pay money for the game, you did. Anyway, speaking of games, shouldn't we get back to this one? If I want to be able to finish this in the next stream that I do, then I should be making good progress today, I think, right?
You know what? Never mind, I was just curious. I probably shouldn't be asking you about that anyway. Let's just get on with this. Can I see your poem?
Okay.
I feel a little better about sharing my poem now that I know she didn't actually have fun with code. But that goes away when I see her reaction to reading it. Message missed? What do you mean? The no Sayori message? You with your angel hair references. But I guess the me in this game is kind of that abusive. Definitely seems like an asshole.
Sayori, no. I'm not getting back together with you.
But you just said that things are weird and awkward between you and Code.
Alright, now you're making things awkward. Look, obviously this is a time of adjustment for both of us. But you and I are done. You're just going to have to get used to it.
I have to try anyway.
Why do you have to make this so hard?
The same reason as always. I want you to be happy.
I think we should move on now.
She roughly hands my poem back to me.
And I think that if we have to talk anymore, we should focus on festival preparation.
She walks away, and the pit in my stomach feels deeper than ever. I just made things worse. I'm barely aware of wandering over to Yuri.
Hi, Sayori.
Hi.
Oh, are you alright? You seem a little distracted.
I'm kind of having a bad day, that's all.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to talk about it?
Not really. I think I'd rather just do the poem sharing.
Oh, okay.
I hand her my poem and she looks it over.
Well done, Sayori. I'm noticing a running theme in your poems.
You are?
There's an almost childlike yearning for simpler times. I mean that in the best way possible.
Well, yeah, I just want things to be fun and happy.
It's a bit reminiscent of Natsuki's writing in some ways, but don't tell her I said that. I found that there's more to her writing than it at first seems.
So you're saying you don't think there's more to my writing?
I probably shouldn't feel so annoyed with that.
I just think it helps sometimes to start over again. Whenever I'm at my lowest point, I just try something new, and that usually cheers me up. It's how this club got started.
Oh, of course. Getting a fresh start can be quite invigorating.
Yeah, exactly. It makes life fun and exciting again, where there's something new to look forward to.
It's something I can relate to. My time in this club has certainly been fascinating.
That's great, Yuri. Can I see your poem now?
Certainly.
I look over the poem, which is called Beach. Ah, they're doing the beach poems in this. And like the other poems, it's full of big words.
That's really neat, Yuri. I like how you can make something simple like the beach and take something simple like the beach and make it sound so deep.
It wasn't exactly my idea to write about the beach. After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways, so Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again.
The deep pit in my stomach, the deep pit inside me suddenly seems to get filled by a warm, fuzzy feeling.
See, I told you and Natsuki would get along.
Yes, well, I didn't mind going along with her request in the interest of building good relations in the club. She can be quite argumentative, so I was pleasantly surprised to find that she can be quite agreeable too. And I dare say she's turned out to have a number of endearing qualities.
Is me virus form? Is that what we think? I guess that kind of makes sense. That kind of lines up personality-wise a little bit. Just the tiniest bit, though. He doesn't strike me as much of a control freak or anything. Or being totally self-absorbed.
That's so sweet. I'm glad the literature club was able to bring you two together.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I'm content with how things are going so far. Maybe we should move on now. Just please don't tell Natsuki I said any of that.
Oh, okay, see you, Yuri.
Yeah, bringing them together, huh? The way Yuri talks about Natsuki is so cute. Maybe I should put my energy into getting them together instead of dwelling on Monika. This makes me feel a little more cheerful going up to Natsuki.
Hi, Natsuki.
Hey.
You have your beach poem there?
Oh, Yuri told you about that.
Yeah, I thought it was a neat idea.
Oh, well, I just went along with what Yuri said. After all, a pro should be able to write a poem about anything.
Huh? But Yuri said it was your idea.
She did? Well, whatever, it was a good exercise, so... Anyway, here's my poem, it speaks for itself.
I look over her poem called I'll Be Your Beach. It's very warm and happy sounding, making me miss happier times.
This is really sweet, Natsuki. And I like the title. It's another pun, right?
Yeah, I'm glad you got it. What makes it funnier is I can't tell if Yuri got it or not. Like, she was dancing around talking about it while trying to sound all dignified.
Well, she got your other pun. Maybe she got this one too, but just wanted to sound nice.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just glad I can get along with her. I mean, when I first met her, she seemed really stuck up, but she's actually pretty cool.
Aw.
What, don't awe at me. Jeez, don't get any weird ideas, this wasn't supposed to be mushy or anything. Whatever, let's just get this over with.
She takes her poem back and I hand her mine. Her brow furrows as she reads it.
It's about Monika, right?
Kinda, yeah.
How are things between you two? This makes it sound kind of bad.
Well, you know, I guess I've been thinking of starting over. It's something I do sometimes.
When you say starting over, do you mean trying again with Monika or like moving on?
I shuffle my feet looking down, not sure how I should answer.
Well, whatever you mean, starting over makes it sound really drastic.
It's not really that drastic. I've done it 36 times. I counted.
You mean... You've been with 36 girls?
What? No.
Damn! Sayori the player!
I just mean starting over in general. Whenever I'm feeling down, it helps if I try something new. I just haven't figured out what new thing to try, that's all.
Well, I don't know. It sounds exhausting starting over that many times.
Oh, starting things is the easy part. I just try right in and do it. Finishing things is more what I have trouble with.
You're not thinking of ending the literature club though, right? I mean, I kind of like it here and I wouldn't want it to go.
I imagine continuing to come here every day while Monika and CodeErr are together. It makes me feel like throwing up.
Well, I haven't given up on that yet.
Okay, well, Never mind. Maybe we should just move on.
Okay, see you.
All that's left is him now. Here I go. Hey, Sayori.
Hi.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, you just seem a little off.
Well, maybe I'm a little tired, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from trying to make my friends happy.
Okay. Well, maybe you can tell me what you think about my poem. I think it's a really good one. As I look over his poem, it turns my stomach so much I put my hand over my mouth just in case. Well, would Monica like it? I nod, keeping my hand over my mouth. I'm so glad. I was really trying to make it something special for her this time. Sayori, can I share something exciting with you? You're not gonna believe this, but last night, Monica came to my house again. And you were totally right about the whales. I looked up my old presentation from last year on my computer. And this might sound a little funny, but I just did the presentation for her again. And we sat in front of my computer together and our shoulders were touching the whole time. It's just, it's so exciting. I've never been that close to anyone before. I want to jinx it, but I think there might be something special between us.
So, she liked it.
I mean, yeah, I think so. She was smiling the whole time, every time I looked at her. And at the end, she said she wanted to come over again, so she must have liked it. If only MC knew. That she only cared about the player, the person behind MC. MC is just a means to an end. Someone learned the media, I know, right? Yeah, but MC is really just a means to an end. If only he knew about that factoid.
I see.
I kind of hoped you'd be a little more enthusiastic about it.
I'm feeling really tired. Let's just get on with the poem sharing.
Okay, sure. After I hand him my poem, I can't look at him while he reads it. This is about me, isn't it? Not everything is about you! This is so you.
It is.
Yeah, all those times we played together and you would say you wanted a do-over if you weren't winning. It's so funny, I remember being annoyed about it back then, but now it kind of makes me nostalgic for old times. Gross. No, MC. It is the do-over poem is definitely not about you. It's about the person that Sayori just broke up with. Or well, the person that broke up with Sayori, I should say. Then again, fair is fair, because neither Monica nor Sayori ever told him that they were together. Neither party ever informed the MC that they were together. And that they've broken up now. So I guess it's not entirely on him for not realizing what the do-over poem would be about. I guess it's not entirely on him. Still, not everything is about you. You dummy. You baka. It's funny, I remember being annoyed about it back then, but now it makes me feel nostalgic for old times. Hey, after club today, do you want to come over for dinner? I think it'd be fun to hang out together. Just you, me, and Monica. Buddy, chum pal. You don't realize how much that would hurt Sayori right now. You don't realize how much it would hurt for her to see Monica and you in the same room after she just got broken up with because of you. Monica just broke up with her because of you, and now you want to sit there and invite her along while the both of you hang out. He does smell like a baka. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't know. It's not like he knows, but still.
I thought you didn't want to.
Well, I changed my mind.
Did Monica tell you to invite me?
Huh? No, I just decided to do it now. I'm sure she'd be okay with it, though. You two are friends, right? I think something just snapped inside me from trying so hard to hold things together.
No, I don't think I can come over.
Why not?
I just can't.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've been so mean to you the past few days. You've been so nice to me and I've been such a jerk. And I want to make it up to you. Let's just spend some time together. It'll be fun.
I told you I can't.
Okay. Do you want to do it another day? I shake my head. I don't understand. Okay, to be fair, for as much as a jerk as he was being before, in this position, he's definitely... You gotta understand how weird he's feeling, right? So Yori, who he hasn't had any contact with, suddenly tried really hard to spend time with him, get him to join the club and everything, even though he was being very abrasive. Now he's apologizing for how abrasive he was being, acknowledging that, hey, maybe it would be good to spend time together again, and now Sayori's shutting him down. Now she's like, no, I don't want to spend time with you, even though I just actively rushed you to join my club and everything and spend time with you here. Now I don't care anymore, now that you're sorry. That's kind of what it must feel like from his perspective. Like, the second he apologized for everything, the second he was like, okay, I'm gonna try to not be that rude anymore, that's the exact moment, basically, that Sayori's like, no, I don't want to spend time with you. Damn. Who's remaking my life in a VN? Damn. I don't understand. Just the other day you said you wanted me to come over so we could bring back our friendship again. And then you wrote this poem that's clearly about wanting to do over our friendship. Yes! It's clearly about wanting to do over our friendship. That is what this is about. Totally not a do-over about anything else. How about you don't be an asshole in the first place? Yes, that is what you should have done. I'm sorry I didn't realize how serious you were about it. I just assumed it was some kind of trick or something.
That's not the kind of do-over I was talking about.
What do you mean?
Are you happy?
Huh?
You know, in the club with Monica. Are you happy here?
Sure, I guess. I mean, I'm not unhappy.
Then that's all that matters. I think I'm gonna go home early today.
What?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well.
Sayori, are you going to tell me what's going on here?
It's okay, go have fun with everyone else. As long as everyone is happy, that's the best thing all around.
I pick up my bag and head out. Once I'm out of the club room, I start running. I head straight to the nearest bathroom. I'm taking deep breaths while standing over the toilet. Don't throw up, don't throw up, don't throw up! Monica wouldn't want me to throw up. We're not doing the sayonara yet. That only happens on Monday, normally, the day of the festival. We still have the weekend. Trying as hard as I can to keep my breakfast down and not think about how fat and ugly and worthless I am. I should really just go home. All the way home, I have to fight the urge to call Monica. I just want to hear her voice again. But I'm sure if I try to talk to her, it'll just make everything worse. I just have to get used to doing things on my own again, until I figure out what to do. So that means it's time to do what I usually do. Dinner and a movie. Almost automatically, I have the app open on my phone to order a pizza. When it arrives, I take it straight upstairs. Ah, okay. We're abandoning the vegan nature as well. I guess no more reason to do that. No more reason to care about the planet. I change out of my uniform, getting ready for a relaxing evening of not having to deal with code. I'm thinking about what movie I want to watch when I open the lid of the pizza box. And... cheese! You only just now realized? I totally forgot pizzas have cheese on them. I can't eat this. I'm so stupid. I just ordered the usual without thinking about it. It's too late to call the delivery guy and ask him to take... Is it too late to call the delivery guy and ask him to take it back? But the more I think about it, the more that just seems like a silly idea. Even if I return it, it's not like they're going to put the cheese on someone else's pizza. Maybe I can just peel the cheese off and eat the rest? But that's silly too. They already milked the cow and made the cheese. The farmland already contributed to climate change. I might as well just eat it, like the horrible planet-destroying person I am. As I'm watching the movie, I try my best to ignore the rain clouds closing in. I just watch and eat and let myself go numb to the world. When I finish the movie, I continue lying there, staring at the screen. Glorious cheese, yes. Maybe I'll grab some cheese after this stream too. I did after the previous one. Never give up meat. Maybe I could, but it would be really hard. Yeah, I don't have the strength in me to be vegan either. Definitely. I've already forgotten what the movie was about. I put on another one, but it doesn't feel like there's any point. Nothing feels like it has any point. It's just the darkness of the rain clouds in all directions. I glance over at the half-eaten pizza, but I don't feel like eating anymore. I don't feel like sleeping either. I don't feel like anything. Time passes and passes and passes. Am I waiting to think of something to do? Or am I trying to put off doing what I would normally do? I don't know if I'm trying to talk myself into something or out of it. Eventually I get up. What am I doing in here? Monica wouldn't want me to do it. But it doesn't matter what Monica would want now. Or does it? I'm still hoping to get back with her, right? Why else am I still going on? I get the urge to call her again. But I know that would be a bad idea. She wouldn't want a fat lazy slob like me. I can still see the pizza sauce on my face in the mirror. You sure? Because I sure can't. It's a reminder that I just spent the last few hours pigging out on greasy, disgusting, fattening junk food. Why would Monica ever want someone like me? Why would anyone ever want me?
Stop looking at me like that! I'm sick of looking at your fat, ugly face!
Well, there goes your mirror. Use your imagination. Fair enough.
Ow!
I rub my knuckles from where I just punched the mirror. This is going to be hard to explain to my parents when they get home. But it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Why am I even holding on so long? I should just do it. I pick up my toothbrush. No, you've gone for so long without doing it. You've gone so long without doing it. How long until the world dies of climate change? Any second now, probably. I throw up into the toilet. Well, there she goes. I try not to look at the half-digested pizza as I flush it down. As I'm brushing my teeth afterwards, some part of me regrets that I can't see myself properly in the mirror to see what a difference I just made. But like everything else, that probably doesn't matter either. As I wander back to my room, I can't even think of what I'm going to do next. This is the part I hate the most. I'm just standing there, existing, passing time, wasting time. All the things I can think of to do are either pointless or just bad ideas. I miss my news now more than ever. How bad would it be if I just called Monica? It's such a stupid idea. She's probably over at Code's place having fun with him right now. She wouldn't want to talk to me. But I'm picking up my phone anyway. And I have messages from Natsuki.
Hey, Sayori. You doing okay? I saw you left early.
I stare at my phone for a moment. I'm really not in the mood to talk to Natsuki. I just want to make her go away. I type out my response.
I'm fine, thanks. Just a little tired.
A moment later, she texts again.
You and I are meeting at her place tomorrow. Wanna come over?
Somewhere deep in my cold, dark, dead self, there's that fuzzy feeling again. The idea of Natsuki and Yuri getting together is so sweet and cute and beautiful. But I'm so disgusting and worthless I couldn't possibly go and meet them. Just the idea of cleaning myself up enough to meet with them is too exhausting.
Sorry I can't. Have fun though. See you at the festival.
I lie back on my bed, waiting for whatever she says in response so I can go back to whatever I was going to do. Damn. Natsuki to the rescue? She tried. Doesn't look like she's succeeding so far. Maybe I could try to get some sleep. Just then my phone starts ringing in my hand. Monica's calling! Well, that is something. My eyes get wide and my heart starts racing. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I feel so filthy and gross. I almost declined the call, but I answered at the last second.
Hello.
Hi, Sayori. I saw that you left early and, I just wanted to check on you.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I want to tell her I miss you, but I don't think she'd take that very well right now.
Well, anyway, after you left, we talked about festival preparation, and we decided what everyone's going to do. And well, I know you're really good with artsy stuff, so I thought maybe you could work on pamphlets.
Pamphlets?
Yeah, on festival day, I think it would be good to have pamphlets to give out to everyone who visits. Something that tells people what the club is about, and is also flashy and eye-catching, so they'll want to take it home with them. I think you'd be really good at that. Do you think you could do that for me?
I want to say anything for you, but I don't think she'd take that well either.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Great, I knew I could count on you.
How about you? What are you going to do?
I'll be working on decorations for the event.
Do you need any help?
I already have help.
Oh boy. Interesting, by the way. So Yuri is joining Natsuki. Actually, they're going to Yuri's house. But I assume since Monica is handling the decorations, that means Natsuki and Yuri are going to be doing the baking. Interesting that they're going to Yuri's house, but I guess it's again the issue with Natsuki's dad. So makes sense. Makes sense that they choose Yuri's place instead. So Natsuki and Yuri do the baking. Monica and him are doing the decorations, and so Yuri's doing the pamphlets all alone. All alone.
From Code?
Yeah, I'm meeting him at his place on Sunday.
I see.
And Yuri and Natsuki are working on cupcakes together.
Yup, figured. That is you mixing things up a bit. Because normally you can spend the weekend with Monica. But somehow, this main character is using cheats to spend time with Monica, even though that's impossible.
Really? That's so sweet.
I know, right? I wouldn't think those two would get along so well, but they keep surprising me. Well, anyway, that's all I really called to say, so...
I miss you.
I shouldn't have said it. I know I shouldn't have. But it felt like my heart was going to split in half if I didn't.
I have to go. Code is waiting for me.
Do you think I could? Never mind.
You might as well go ahead and say it, Sayori.
Can I have my news back?
It's that bad, huh?
It's my friend.
I think it would be better for you to make real friends.
You said that no one in the world is real, including you.
Don't say that.
Sorry.
The whole reason I took your news away is I didn't want you to kill yourself after I broke up with you.
Hang on a second! So Monica was thinking of breaking up with her since that long... Oh, she was already thinking of breaking up with her then. I guess it makes sense. She was already thinking of breaking up then. Wow, that relationship really only lasted a couple of days. I guess... Huh. Intriguing. The game said, nuh-uh, I guess so. Turns out Sayori is the player this whole time. And Monica ruined her chance. I mean, let's face it, I, the player, am playing this through Sayori's perspective. Not the main character's perspective. I'm playing as the player through Sayori's perspective. So Monica definitely done goofed. She just doesn't know.
So, you already planning to break up when you took it away?
Yes.
Is it because I'm a girl?
What? No, it has nothing to do with that.
It's okay if it's because you'd rather not be with a girl anymore. At least then it's not my fault.
I told you I like both boys and girls. Why would you even think that?
You also said that the game was about boys getting to be with girls.
Well, I was wrong about that. It turns out when it comes to gender, anything goes.
Well, why can't you be with me? What about all that stuff you said before about how you really wanted to be with me and nothing would change that?
I didn't know. I didn't know there was a protagonist when I said that. I'm sorry, Sayori. I didn't mean to hurt you. I wish things could have been different.
Do you? Do you wish things could be different?
I have to go.
Good luck with the pamphlets.
She hangs up. I lie there staring at my phone, feeling that my heart continue to break. I look over at the open pizza box next to me, with half a pizza still in it. The more I look at it, the more disgusted I feel that it was sitting next to me the whole time I was talking to Monica. Until I can't stand to look at it anymore, I throw the pizza box across the room. The pizza lands face down on the carpet. My eyes are brimming with tears as I stare at the pizza on the floor. I don't even know if I'm crying about Monica or the wasted pizza. But the tears keep coming until I've cried myself to sleep. The next day. And it's not the next morning, it's the next day. Rip pizza, truly the most tragic moment is the loss of the pizza. You know, again, this would normally be a perfect day to... this would normally be a perfect moment to be like, okay, and this is where I can do the stopping point of the stream. However, since I want the next stream of this mod to be, no doubt, be the finale, and I don't know, and we're just approaching the weekend, I assume more stuff will happen during the weekend than there was happening during the school days. Which is exactly why I feel like I should go a bit longer. There are 3 days left, yes, but part of me definitely feels like the school days would have less content than whatever the weekend brings. So I think I'm going to be comfortable going a little bit longer, especially since there's apparently 2 endings, and I do kind of want to see both of them in the next stream. I do want it. All the more reason to keep this stream going. Do both endings, there's probably another day's worth. Okay, well, let's go. The next day. I'm still lying in bed. I don't know what time it is. The whole day could be over by now, for all I know. Not that it matters. Saturdays, I never have anything to do anyway. I can still see sunlight through my closed eyelids, though, so it's probably around midday. I wonder if I should get up. What would be the point, though? There's nothing for me to do. Nothing that matters, anyway. I mean, you could start work on the pamphlets. Somewhere at the back of my mind, I know I should work on the pamphlets. Exactly. But I don't even remotely feel like doing that. The only thing I want to do is call Monica again. And I know I shouldn't. But I'm picking up my phone anyway. That's such a bad idea. It's such a bad idea. I have a message? It's from Natsuki.
Okay, let me know if you change your mind.
The time of the message shows that she sent it right after I told her I couldn't come over. Come to think of it, I did hear my phone beep at me while I was talking to Monica last night. I just forgot to check for messages until now. As I'm staring at Natsuki's message, I think about what Monica said to me last night, about how I should make real friends. Wouldn't Monica want me to reach out to Natsuki and Yuri? I don't even know what I'm going to say, but I've already hit the call button.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, so Yuri, what's up? Are you thinking of joining me at Yuri's place? That's why you called, right? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just a little out of it, I guess. Anyway, I don't want to get in your way or anything.
You won't be in the way. It would be great to have you here. Right, Yuri?
I hear Yuri's muffled voice.
Oh, of course. The more the merrier, as the saying goes.
It's so late, though.
No, it isn't. We've barely gotten started. It's fine. Just come over any time.
I still need to work on the pamphlets.
Work on them here. You're the only one in the club who isn't getting help with her tasks. At the very least, you can have company while you do it.
I don't know.
Come on, Sayori. I don't think you called just to say you can't come over. Just come, we'll figure out the rest when you get here.
Okay.
She gives me details about how to get to Yuri's house, and then we hang up. Well, I guess I have to get out of bed now. I'm so slow in getting ready that soon a couple hours have passed. And now I have the sinking feeling that by the time I get there, Natsuki and Yuri will be done. I'm starting to feel like going over there is pointless. And I don't know if I have the energy to pretend to be happy around them right now. Maybe I should just give up on this and stay home. I'm ready to tell Natsuki that I'm canceling when my phone vibrates in my hand. There's a message from Natsuki.
Are you on your way?
I'm staring at my phone, wondering what to do. I don't feel like going. I really don't feel like going. But if I cancel now, what am I going to do instead? Probably just lie in bed for hours all day. I guess I could work on the pamphlets. But I still don't feel like doing that either. I just know that I'm going to feel crappy no matter what I do. My phone vibrates again.
We're still waiting for you.
Well, maybe maybe this trip to Yuri's place could be just what I need right now. Maybe having a change of scenery will help me get to work on the pamphlets. And besides, I know that I sort of want to see Natsuki and Yuri having fun together. I think it would be really cute. I text her back.
I'm on my way.
Soon I'm at Yuri's house and I ring her doorbell.
Oh, hello, Sayori. I'm glad you could make it.
Hi, Yuri. Sorry I'm so late.
It's fine, you actually have good timing. Natsuki and I were taking a break. I notice you have a laptop with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna design the pamphlets on this.
Excellent, I should be able to get you set up in the living room. Come on in.
Very traditional house for Yuri. Should have expected that much. As soon as I enter Yuri's house, I'm hit by a strong, sweet smell that makes my mouth water and my stomach growl.
Make yourself comfortable, I'll get you some tea.
Hey, Sayori.
Hi, Natsuki. It smells like you finished making the cupcakes.
Now they're still in the oven. Once they're baked, we still have to put the icing on them, so we're not done yet.
Oh, okay. Were you able to find a vegan cupcake recipe?
Yeah, but after yesterday I decided, screw it, I'm just going with my original recipe.
What happened yesterday?
I don't think it's a good time to get into that right now. Here's your tea.
Well, when is a good time?
Sayori just arrived, she's my guest, and it's my duty to be a good host and see to her comfort. Speaking of which, would you like some more tea, Natsuki?
Fine, whatever.
Coming right up.
What was that about?
I'll tell you later.
Are you okay?
I feel like I should be asking you that. Except it's apparently not a good time. Anyway, how are the pamphlets going?
Oh,
I fidget with my laptop under my arm.
well, I have some ideas of what I want to do rattling around in my head, but I won't really know what they'll look like until I get started.
Natsuki coming in clutch with this mod. She is best girl for a reason.
It's the kind of thing I just need to charge in and start working on. I'll figure out the details as I go along.
You're talking about the pamphlets. Here's your tea.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna make up the design as I go.
Oh, I see. Personally, I couldn't imagine starting such a project without having it planned out first.
Oh, I do a bit of both actually. Sometimes it's good to plan things, but also sometimes I think I do my best work when I just make it up as I go along.
Whatever works, I suppose. I think I'm going to get some more tea for myself too. I'll be right back.
So how are things here? You having fun with Yuri?
Yeah? To be honest, I was kinda nervous coming over here because I didn't know what to expect. But she's more fun to hang out with than I would have thought. Like, get this. I just found out today that Yuri meets with a tabletop board game group every week.
Natsuki!
Huh?
Don't just blurt it out like that.
I told you it's not that big a deal. Anyway, you already know about my manga collection.
Yes, and you chose when to talk to me about that. I would have preferred that you extend me the same courtesy and let me bring it up when I'm ready.
Relax, Yuri, it's just Sayori.
Is it bad that we're in a board game group?
No, it's just people always call me childish or nerdy when they find out, or otherwise make fun of me for it.
I feel like Natsuki would love to join in on it.
Oh, I wasn't thinking that at all. I was just thinking it sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, that's good.
See, told you Sayori wouldn't be like that.
Still, it's the principle of the thing. I know you didn't like it when Monica brought up your manga collection in front of the club without your consent.
Oh? Did you just decide it's a good time to bring up Monica?
Oh, sorry, never mind, forget I mentioned it. Maybe we should change the subject.
What about Monica?
Do you want to tell her, Yuri? Is this a good time now?
Well, I'm sure Monica had her reasons.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. They're just terrible reasons.
Is this about whatever happened yesterday?
Yes. Tell her, Yuri.
She told us not to spend time with you outside of club.
What?
Monica told Natsuki and me not to spend time with you outside of the club.
I'm trying to wrap my head around what the fuck Monica is thinking. There are three factors that play into this that don't add up together. Here are the three factors. Factor 1. Monica said to Sayori, I want you to make real friends. Factor 2. She said that the club members are basically the only people that really matter in this world. And factor 3, she told them not to spend time with Sayori. Now, how does that add up? Tell Sayori to make friends, say that the only actual people in this world are the members of the club, and then not allow her to meet the people of the club outside. This doesn't make sense unless one of those 3 factors is false. But the fact that those are 3 things that Monica stated, they can't all be true at the same time. I guess she truly does want her to hang at this point. Just give her the noose back if you want her to hang herself that much. Damn.
I heard you, I'm just confused.
Wait, shouldn't that be Natsuki and I instead of Natsuki and me?
No, in this case, Natsuki and me is more grammatically correct. But if you're in doubt, try taking out the Natsuki and to see what it sounds like. Saying Monica told me sounds better than Monica told I.
I guess that makes sense.
Can we get back on topic? Why did Monica tell you to do that?
I have no idea. To be perfectly honest, it made me nervous about inviting you over today, but Natsuki insisted.
We both asked her repeatedly. She wouldn't say why.
But she wouldn't have said that. You must have misunderstood or something.
Oh, believe me, she was very clear. That's why I'm pissed off with her right now.
I still say she must have had her reasons.
Her reasons don't matter. You don't tell your girlfriend's friends to stay away from her. It's an abusive tactic.
Hey, don't say that about Monica. She's not like that.
Oh yeah, trying to keep you alone and depend on her is what an abusive person would do. Trust me, I know about this stuff.
She isn't trying to keep me away from you. Just yesterday, she was telling me I should make real friends.
What?
I mean...
I shouldn't have said that. How am I going to explain that without mentioning my noose?
What does she mean, real friends?
Well, I'm not sure what she means, but I think she meant you two.
Sounds like exactly the kind of thing my dad would say.
Natsuki, I don't think you can compare Monica to your father.
Why not? He's told me I should make real friends more times than I can count.
Suddenly, I hear music playing. Natsuki pulls out her phone and turns it off.
That's the timer. The cupcakes are ready. I'll be right back.
Sayori could just say she got an imaginary friend. I guess that's an excuse, maybe?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for all that to be brought up so soon.
It's okay.
Suffice to say, Natsuki and I have differences of opinion when it comes to Monica right now. Personally, I don't think your relationship with Monica is any of our business, but it's all Natsuki will talk about, especially after yesterday.
Well, I'm sure Natsuki means well.
I'm sure of that too, but it doesn't give her the right to keep bothering you about it. Perhaps it's a good time for you to get started on the pamphlets. I'm sure I can keep Natsuki distracted while you do that.
I think I would like that.
Very well.
How are you gonna keep her distracted?
Okay, I took the cupcakes out of the oven. I'm gonna give them a moment to cool down. Anyway, where were we?
We are going to work on the cupcakes while Sayori works on the pamphlets. This is what we invited her over for, after all.
But...
We've bothered her enough for now. And besides, we have some ideas for the cupcakes that I have some ideas for the cupcakes that I wanted to share with you. And you did say you wanted to encourage creativity in our baking, right?
Fine, let's go.
If you need anything, we'll just be in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Yuri nods to me as she heads out. Once I'm alone, I let out a long sigh. I didn't realize how tense I was feeling until this moment. I knew that Monica was going to come up at some point, but I didn't really know what I was going to say. Yuri and Natsuki don't even know we've broken up. But if I can convince Monica to take me back in the next couple of days, there won't be any need to tell them. Monica said I shouldn't talk to her unless it's about festival preparation. So if I can get these pamphlets done, it'll give me the chance to talk to her again. And with that to motivate me, I open up my laptop and get to work. Honestly, it's honestly impressive how Sayori still wants to see the good in Monica here and how she's still going for her. Like, it couldn't be me, honestly, in this position. I would just be miserable and not even try anymore. It's giving desperation, absolutely. Also, hi, free cool, Doki Doki Lineage of Fox. It does fuck. Interesting way of spelling it. Anyway, hi. After a while, I made good progress on the pamphlets, but my mind is starting to wander too much to continue. When I hear Natsuki giggling in the other room, I decide it's time to take a break. If Natsuki's laughing, maybe things will be more comfortable with them now. Hey, indeed. Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Hey, Sayori.
How's the work on the pamphlets going?
It's going great. Actually, I wanted to ask you two something. Have you picked what poem you're going to recite at the festival?
They both nod.
I think I'll probably just do the same one I did yesterday.
Oh, the beach one?
No, sorry, I mean the one I recited.
Monica had us practice in front of the club after you left.
Oh, I see.
I feel a pang of guilt about the fact that I left early. I guess I have catching up to do now.
Well, anyway, make sure you send me a copy of the poems. I'm gonna include them in the pamphlet so the audience can follow along.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Awesome!
We exchange contact information so they know where to send the poems.
How are the cupcakes coming? I was kind of wondering what you were laughing about.
Oh yeah, check this out.
Oh!
I step further into the kitchen to see rows of cupcakes laid out on a tray. Each one has a different word written on it in icing. Natsuki puts up one arm in front of me to block me from getting too close.
Not so fast, remember, these are for our guests at the festival.
I'm not eating, I'm just looking.
Sure. It was yours idea to write words on them.
It seemed fitting for a literature-themed event.
Well, it was a good idea, so I don't mind doing it.
I can tell which ones Yuri did. I like how half of them have really big fancy words on them.
Yeah, we figured it would be good to have some variety so people can choose their favorite words. Anyway, this is what I was laughing about.
Natsuki points to a cupcake that's off to the side.
Boobs!
That's Natsuki being immature as usual.
Oh, please, don't pretend you weren't smiling about it a few minutes ago.
I didn't. I wasn't smiling at the cupcake per se, more your reaction to it. Your laugh is infectious, that's all.
Aha.
Anyway, we can't bring a cupcake that says boobs to the festival. It will look unprofessional.
Oh, relax. We need to have some extra so we can eat now anyway. Here, Sayori, take the boobs. Here, Sayori, want the boobs cupcake?
Oh, no thanks, I can't eat it.
Who are you and what have you done with Sayori?
You said you used the original recipe, so I can't eat it because I'm vegan.
What? Since when? You ate like 10 of them the other day.
Boobs. Why can't we get the boobs cupcake?
That was before I knew what was in them.
Everyone appreciates the boobs, and then Spinne appreciates 11037. It's Leon!
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you're vegan because Monica told you to be.
No, I decided to be vegan by myself.
I'll bet Monica really liked that though, huh?
Natsuki, please, let's not bring that up again.
Oh, come on, Yuri. There isn't going to be a perfect time for this. It's not just about Monica, it's about the world.
Sorry, that was Sayori. I noticed that.
It's not just about Monica, it's about the world. The farmland they used to raise the animals contributes to climate change.
Is that what Monica told you?
Of course, Monica knows about this stuff and I trust her.
Oh no, you want the full reaction? Does that work? It is more like a pog. Facts, Natsuki. Facts. There. That's the one you want, right? You happy with that reaction? Anyway.
Oh, yeah? And what life-changing choices has she made for you?
Huh?
She expects you to give up cupcakes for her. What's she doing for you in return?
I don't really have anything I have to give up cupcakes. You said yourself there's a vegan version of them.
That's not the point. She expects you to upend your life for her while she does whatever the hell she wants. She spends every day hanging off of Code while keeping you alone and friendless. And now she's going over to his house to do who knows what with him while leaving you as the only club member working alone. You deserve better than that, Sayori.
You're making it sound like she's doing this terrible thing to me. It's not like that.
Yeah, what's she done for you?
She cares about me.
It sure doesn't look that way to me. I think you should break up with her.
Natsuki,
What? I don't like seeing her taking advantage of Sayori like this.
but breaking up is such a drastic step.
Sometimes it's the right step.
Just the other day you were talking about how much you shipped them together.
Do you have to rub that in? I was wrong, okay? I was trying to see something that wasn't there. I thought they were cute together, and it made it hard to realize what a jerk Monica was being.
Cool story, bro. Too bad they already broke up. Monica was the one who broke up with Sayori, in fact, so Sayori can't break up with Monica at this point.
Don't talk about Monica like that. She's an amazing, wonderful, and awesome person.
If she's so perfect, why is she spending all her time with Code instead of her girlfriend?
She has her reasons. I just want her to be happy.
What about you? Are you happy with what she's doing?
I love her.
I feel tears coming to my eyes. I quickly wipe them away.
We've done it, Natsuki.
Thespian legs! We had that in the last stream, actually. In yesterday's stream, we had thespian legs.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is there a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest, it's about word choice.
I think I'm gonna go back to work on the pamphlets.
I wander back to the living room, trying not to cry. Natsuki just doesn't understand, and I can't make her understand. Monica saved my life. She gave me something new to live for. I probably would have killed myself already if not for that. I just need to find a way to make Monica realize she's making a mistake, that's all. I hear Natsuki and Yuri's whispered voices behind me, and I realize I don't know how long I've been standing in the middle of the living room.
Then why don't you do it?
Because you're the one that made her cry.
After a pause, Natsuki speaks up.
Sayori?
I make sure there are no more tears in my face before turning my face to them.
Look, I'm sorry. I mean, I still meant what I said, but I didn't have to be so harsh about it. And I just,
Suddenly, Natsuki steps forward and gives me a hug. The next thing I know, Yuri is joined in hugging me too. I am too stunned to know how to react.
You don't have to do this. I know you don't like it.
Yeah, but you do like it. And you of all people should get things you like sometimes.
I don't deserve it.
Don't be stupid, of course you deserve it.
Natsuki, word choice.
Right, sorry, I mean, you're a good person, Sayori. It just bugs me to see people hurting you, and to see you just smile and take it.
Natsuki squeezes me harder.
We're your friends, and friends don't stand by and let their friends get hurt.
That's right.
Yuri squeezes me harder too.
We want to be here for you in times of trouble.
Aw,
I hug them back.
you two are so sweet. But this is something I need to deal with on my own. I don't mean to drag you into it.
You're not dragging us into anything. We want to help.
At the very least, if you want to talk about it, we're here to listen.
Okay.
I pat them on the back.
That's enough hugging for now.
They let me go. I wish they wouldn't look at me with so much concern.
It's really okay. Please don't worry about me.
The two of them glance uneasily at each other.
If you say so, I certainly hope you'll try to talk things out with Monica before doing anything drastic like breaking up. Maybe if you communicate with her about how it makes you feel when she spends so much time with Code, you can come to some kind of compromise.
I thought you said we shouldn't interfere, Yuri.
I know, but that was before you suggested breaking up. I just don't want Sayori to throw away something valuable on a whim.
It's okay, I won't. I've been thinking long and hard about what to do.
Cool, well, let me give you something else to think about. You know why we're making the cupcakes here instead of at my place? Because I don't want to hear whatever my dad would say about you guys. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my dad and I know he loves me, but sometimes he'll just say really hurtful things for no reason and it's just better to avoid him. It doesn't do me any good to hear him bad-mouthing my friends or say whatever he thinks I should be doing instead. That sort of stuff just kind of wears me down over time until I can't take anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry, Natsuki.
The good, bad ending, the Haxayori's so hard her ribs break. Yes, and then one of her broken ribs pierces her lung, and she collapses and perishes. And emergency services don't arrive in time. The end.
My point is, it's the same with Monica. It doesn't matter what her reasons are, she obviously knows it's hurtful and she's doing it anyway. What's the point of asking her why? Whatever answer she gives, she's just gonna keep doing it.
You don't know that, Natsuki.
Sure I do. I've tried what Sayori's doing, being nice and doing what's expected of me, and just makes things worse. It's like, why make myself vulnerable just so he can hurt me more?
It doesn't mean it will be the same with Sayori and Monica. It's still worth talking things out.
No, it isn't. Monica isn't stupid. She knows what she's doing.
It's always worth talking things out. Long ago, I lost count of the number of missed opportunities I've had because I was too scared or unwilling to talk about things. I've stupidly pushed people away instead of hearing their side of it and regretted it. I guess what I'm saying is, don't do anything that's irreversible.
It's okay, you don't have to worry about that.
Good. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to go back to icing the cupcakes.
Okay, I'm sorry things got so tense today. I didn't mean to start a fight or anything.
It's not your fault. I'm just feeling a little disappointed.
Sorry.
Not with you, with Natsuki.
Hey, what? Hey!
You didn't do anything wrong either. It's just the way you're behaving. It's a far cry from when you were telling Sayori to fight for her girl. I just liked it when you said that. I thought it was romantic.
You did? Yuri,
Excuse me.
Listen, I'm gonna go try to smooth things over with Yuri. You'll be okay here by yourself for a bit, right?
Sure, I can get back to work on the pamphlets.
Good, I'll be right back.
Maybe it was a mistake to come here. Natsuki and Yuri were getting along great until I got here and made them fight over me. They were even hugging me, which they obviously don't want to do. I'm just making everyone uncomfortable, making them worry about me. I should just go home. I fold up my laptop and prepare to say bye to Natsuki and Yuri. But then I hesitate in the doorway to the kitchen. I can hear them talking in low voices, like they're talking about something serious. I shouldn't interrupt them. I would just make things worse. I just go, closing the door as quietly as I can. I send Yuri a text saying I'm leaving because I'm not feeling well. I slowly walk home, trying not to think about what a horrible person I am. I need to stay focused on getting the pamphlets done before the rain clouds can close in. I sent text messages to Code and Monica asking them to send me their poems for the festival, and I spent the rest of the day finishing up the pamphlets. By the time I'm done, I've received poems from Natsuki, Yuri, and Code. I keep hoping that Monica will reply. I just want to hear from her again, but she doesn't. Eventually I go to sleep, feeling more alone than I think I ever have. And on that note, on that crushing feeling of loneliness, we wrap it up. The next day will in fact not be the next day. Again, I've been streaming this for 3 days in a row, but tomorrow's stream will in fact not be DDLC. Tomorrow's stream will be Tribe 9, and the day after, we will be back on Turquoise. Again, that is because I didn't know how many streams exactly it would take for me to stream this, so I scheduled 3 streams for the time being, and then scheduled Tribe 9 after that. And that means, however, that the Thursday stream slot is technically open, which is where the next Turquoise stream will be, where I will most likely finish everything. I should be able to finish everything there. At the very least, I can get one ending, and I'll do my best to get both endings, and then maybe see a few of the differences if I chose to grab the female protagonist. So that is the plan. As for Tribe 9, I would really appreciate it if some of you were willing to stick around for that as well. It's a fun game, very, very fun game. Another anime-style game with a very intriguing story. And I'm going to be playing more of the third chapter of it tomorrow. Third chapter is going to be amazing. I just know the third chapter is going to be amazing. Anyway. This is where we close out of the game and find someone who we can raid. By the way, everyone, be sure to stick around for the raid. Because if you stick around for the raid, in case you weren't aware, you're going to get channel points for it. You can use those channel points to do a variety of things. Namely, you can, you know, use them to throw stuff at me. Or just highlight your message. Or get me to hydrate. Or give me head pats. Or drop an anvil on me. And yes, I know you want me to check the meme channel now. Fine, I'll do it. Live code reaction. Yup. Yeah, that do be a live reaction if I've ever seen one. So, yeah. Alright, we should be good then. We should be more than good. Well, I guess the only person who I see live is Alex. We could also just raid a random DDLC streamer, but I think Alex is just a fair target, right? Probably. I still feel a little bit bad about the fact that this is so cut off, like when the emotes drop in, right? It's cut off both at the top and at the side. But that's just the way it is. It feels a little bit weird. It wouldn't be cut off at the side if I were to just slide into the middle of the screen. Like if I move over here, then it wouldn't be cut off at the side anymore. Thing is, because I'm all the way over here, it gets cut off on the left side of the screen a little bit when the emotes drop in. And obviously it gets cut off at the top, and I am really struggling to speak right now, which is probably a sign that I really should be wrapping things up. Like, man, I was stumbling over my words earlier. Alright, let's raid Alex, I've decided. Again, don't gotta look for someone new, just gotta raid someone familiar. Nice. Alright. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you want to see more of this, stick around and come back the day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, we will see how this all plays out, how it all wraps up. Until then, though, we are basically done. Interesting that that didn't come through. How very curious. Why didn't those emotes come through? I guess because it's emojis? I guess emojis don't count. Only Twitch emotes do. Curious. Well, we learned something new today. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you around tomorrow, or I guess the day after. Until then, have a good one and goodbye. And of course, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, your support has also been greatly appreciated. And you know what? If you want to catch me live in the future, you can do so by simply checking the description down below for a link to my Twitch, where I stream every single Friday and Saturday, and sometimes other days of the week too, although that's a bit more of an irregularity. In any event, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you around in the future, maybe for another DDLC stream or something else. Until then, have a good one, and goodbye.